Hey,
my name's Trey. I got a basketball game tomorrow.
Go Knicks!
Hello, you absolute weapons. Welcome back to Bards of New York, the actual play D&D stream where sometimes we actually play D&D. But for the next 10-ish weeks, we're not playing D&D. We're playing Gilded Thrones, which are Kids on Bikes mechanics, aka the single dice for a stat system mechanic. Some Good Society system mechanics, like the monologue tokens, which fuck, and the resolve tokens, which fuck.
You didn't emphasize either of those fucks with the pen enough. Anyway,
Yeah.
Shake it. Fuck. Oh
no! We got a 3-point shot in this house.
The one night I have a drink!
Chandler Brunson, get out of
That's great.
me. Hey, it's clean.
Is it?
It's disinfected. That's what alcohol be doing. Anyway.
It's true.
It's
extra
like,
fiber, damn it,
it's
you'll
like
get
those
strong.
little cups where it has like the cute little thing at the bottom, you know, when you drink it. I had a Winnie the Pooh cup like that.
Oh,
that had like Winnie the Pooh under at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's a fine.
I think I had one from Star Wars: The Phantom Menace with the little ship that they go underwater in to find the It was like that.
It has like it spins around.
Someone's gonna send me a video later of like you chewing on the pen or doing something with the pen that shows that it was not clean.
This one I haven't done, so you're okay.
It's clean now that it got
put anything
It's
in
disinfected. Yeah.
Nixon 5?
Hello, brother. Nixon 5s.
We're
So,
doing it.
Not the
Kids on
Nixon
bike.
five.
Yes,
Kids on bikes. Not kids on bike.
Nixon
Kid
5.
on bike.
One on bike.
One
I was
bike.
trying so
When
hard
kid
to
on
be
bike.
like streamlined with all of this, and
Are
I
you
took my
unicycle?
ADHD meds. Will watched me do it.
I really didn't. It didn't matter.
Kids on bikes,
Kid on bike.
Good Society, and whatever is
on
bouncing
bikes.
around between my ears. We call it Gilded Thrones. We love it. We live here. I wish we lived here every day. But right now it's just once a week, and I'm
Soon.
very grateful for it. I know we have a lot of announcements to get to, but first and foremost, go Knicks.
Yeah.
In Brunson we trust.
We're gonna show you it.
He's a player on the team.
He's a player on the team.
Player on the team.
And he's
And
our
at
everything
6'2",
right now.
he's one of the shorter players.
That I know.
They're playing against a man who is 7'4".
Have you ever seen
I'm
somebody
stressed out
7'2"?
about it.
Yes.
Because it's crazy. That's
Yeah.
imagine a lot bigger
Imagine
than I
that,
thought it was.
but also as skinny as I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
literally it's like
with
that.
the utmost respect to this man who has a great career and works really hard. He looks like Slender Man.
I mean, like the whole like branding around him is alien, like
okay.
a symbol
That's
of
his
like that. That's what they marketed him as.
Okay.
But you know, for somebody as tall as he is, he has impressive coordination. If I was that tall, I would not be that coordinated.
I am
He
only
also
6
is
foot,
being
and I'm
babysat by the refs.
Yes.
And the officiating in the last game was atrocious.
What I love about living in New York City is catching snippets of conversation. And when I was leaving work yesterday, there were people on every street corner, strangers talking to strangers while waiting for the light to change, going, and you know the refs were paid. So funny.
That's very funny.
I don't know if the refs were paid. I'm not saying
It
that.
was
I'm
so
saying
funny.
it was poorly done. I think they tried. When they went into this, they tried to be like, you know what, we're gonna let players play. Like if it gets physical, like that's okay. Because like sometimes there's like a bunch of like ticky-tack fouls where it's kind of just like
It
just
feels
let
like
them
soccer.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they like. Nobody thought of like, okay, but here's the line. Because there's so many situations where like somebody's getting clobbered or like guy gets just like pushed in the back of the neck
Yes.
and nothing's called. And then like,
That I know.
so then the refs are on like realize in
This
some
is
way
an
that they
Exil Team
fucked
6
that up.
podcast.
This is for the SEAL Team 6
Let me
podcast
let me
for
just
sure.
finish this
You
part.
got it. You got it.
They
This is your
realize that they
announcement.
fucked that up, and then on the next play they'll call a bullshit foul, or like
Yes.
one that's like,
To
okay, well,
overcorrect.
like that's barely even like close to what we just did. So it's like, if you're gonna call it on one end, call it on the other.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna not call it on one end, don't call it on the other.
Yes.
That is my problem with
Yeah,
it.
that's fair. But go.
I don't know
Knicks.
if they're smart enough to coordinate helping the Spurs,
I'm sure they're just doing their job the best they can.
and they suck.
Anyway, I know we have a lot of other announcements. Rachel, over to you with the announcement list and what we need to talk about first.
Will, look at my announcement list.
I mean, my God, so thoroughly notated, Rachel.
So apparently I also forgot to take my ADHD medication, which I don't even have.
Allegedly.
But I have the list memorized.
All right.
What is it? Undiagnosed, but pretty sure.
Yeah.
You say it every week, so.
I'm not. I have the list every week. Yes,
Yeah,
you're right.
It's the same every week.
Should I start with the Discord and the wiki?
Yeah.
Somebody asked you.
Listen. Even though the wig rack has been installed, and I said that I would hack Discord and not let anyone join the Discord, imagine for a moment that there's sad music playing, and everything has changed to black and white, and this is one of those sad puppy commercials.
It is. Look, wow. So generous.
Even though you missed your chance to join the Discord, in my benevolence, as a Bard of New York, you can still join today or tomorrow, but that is as far as I can possibly extend it. There are limits. There are limits to our grace. For just a free joining of the Discord, you can stop this. I won't do this ad anymore. Kyle won't make these sounds. Will won't pretend to play a small violin. But if you don't join the Discord, this will continue forever.
Please.
And I don't want that.
You have
And you don't want that.
You have until the end of the fourth quarter.
You have the end of the fourth quarter tomorrow to join the Discord. And once you join, not only will I stop doing this ad in this way, you will get to see fanfic, fan art, Chaos Sparkle Quest, sunset photos. You will learn so much lore, and you'll learn about all different hobbies that other people have, and recipes, and book recommendations. And you won't ever want to go anywhere else on the internet, because nowhere else is as cozy. Being in our Discord is like being in a warm blanket with a cat on your foot. That's how it feels. And I just want you to feel that. Join the Discord.
It's really the best place on the internet.
You know, for not having that written down, crushed it.
Yeah.
Once you're in the Discord, scroll down a bit. Let's see how far.
What song is for the Wiki Warriors?
This is more like it's a final countdown. Like this is like a hype song.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like scroll down. Yeah. No. Like the walkout music before like a wrestling match. You know what I mean? People walk out, they drop the cape, and the music plays, and everyone's screaming. And it's the Wiki Warriors, and they're walking shoulder to shoulder like in a superhero lineup, and they're carrying books of lore as their weapons. Like that's what I picture.
Wiki Warrior.
Yeah. That's what I picture, because they're really superheroes, and we would be absolutely lost without them, and you can become one of them. Because, like, you can join the Discord and ask them questions, but don't you want to be like your heroes? And the Wiki Warriors are our heroes.
Yeah.
Right?
We actually, what we should do is remake the John Cena prank call, but with
With the Wiki
about
Warriors.
supporting the Wiki Warriors instead.
It's a 10-minute video.
Do you support scholars?
Oh, of course I support scholars.
Well, there's a scholar coming into town this week, and they really need your help.
And their name on the Wiki Warriors!
God damn it, I'm calling the police!
You have a collect call from Wiki Warriors! That video is so
Wow.
I think we should redo that as a Patreon exclusive.
Yeah.
And that leads me, I feel like I forgot the best part of the Wiki Warriors. It's just that they know everything about everything. It's insane. They know the calendars, they know the names, they know the spellings, they correct us.
Yep.
They are the wealth of knowledge that keeps Bards of New York afloat and keeps our stories, like, making sense.
Yeah.
We ask them for questions all the time. We trade them lore for information that reminds me I owe them a piece of lore. I'm so sorry.
If you don't remember what was said on a Lady A letter, you can go back.
It's on the
The
Wiki.
transcript's there.
It's on the Wiki.
I cannot wait for the inevitable day that we have a trivia off and we just get bodied by the Wiki Warriors.
Yes.
So train up.
That should be a fundraiser that we do.
Yeah.
And we donate money every time
are
we
you
get something
smart?
wrong.
Peter Bot.
We'd be bankrupt.
Are you smart? I'm trying to make. Are you smarter than a fifth grader into this?
Are you smarter than a bard? And
Are you
they are.
brainier than a bard?
They all are. And if you're like, it's not my specialty, it's not my area, I don't think I can, like, be a wiki warrior, you absolutely can. They need everything from proofreading, doing grammar edits, compiling documents, organizing spreadsheets, like going back and transcribing things because it's so hard to get in the moment. They can absolutely use you. We love you in any capacity that you are here. And if you become a wiki warrior, you will get more lore. And really, we're all whores for lore here.
Yep.
That was my very coherent, written out, planned in advance announcement.
Lovely.
Over to you, Kyle, for the Patreon.
If you would like to support the Bards of New York with a little bit more cashola, go to our Patreon.
Did anybody watch the Power Thirst video back in the day?
We don't have
Maybe,
time.
I don't know.
One of you has it.
The Bards Patreon is a multi-level marketing. No.
That's only a right now. Get out!
If you would like extra bards, we have extra podcasts for you, like Bards Encore, in which we talk about the show. The most recent one was Rachel and I got together and talked about the past couple episodes of Gilded Thrones, also just chatted about being married and being in a creative endeavor. Yeah, so
I would
fun stuff like
sacrifice
that.
Kyle to Jessix. Stuff like that.
We've established that. What's your favorite shape?
What's your favorite shape? Oh yeah, because we answered and y'all haven't. What's your favorite shape?
In what dimension?
What's your favorite shape?
In
That
what
is the
dimension?
question.
Down just a little bit.
No, I
The
did one
dimension.
there.
Second, two-dimensional.
Two, like, specific, because it is a different question if it's 3D or 2D.
It is. What
Or
is your
4D.
favorite shape? You get to pick the dimension.
I get a
You pick the
tesseract.
dimension?
A tesseract.
Okay. I like triangles.
Because of the name?
No, because it is a theoretical fourth dimensional shape. And somebody has mapped a tesseract onto both chess and Minecraft. Tesseract. It is the future. It is the shape of the future.
Now, did you know about the Tesseract before Loki, or did
Yes,
Loki introduce you to it?
It's-
And you were like, I feel seen.
Somebody. I'll find you the video of somebody building 4D Minecraft because that's what hooked me onto what a tesseract was, and a diagram of how how to observe a fourth dimensional space. So yeah, tesseract as a shape.
You know what else is a four-dimensional space? Our Patreon.
Yeah, it is.
What's your favorite
So
shape?
for $1 a month, you get exclusive podcasts. You get behind-the-scenes content. We post polls on there all the time
Yeah.
for asking questions, and we act like we do
use
use that
it.
information. We take that into account. For $5 a month, you can join the Sentinel tier. Swear the Sentinel Paradigm. You get exclusive merch options. You get discounts on merch. And you get monthly homebrew. Right now, I think we're still
We're
deep in the Solarborn.
Deep in it.
I think. What was the last one? Or the more,
We had
more recent?
the only one that's come out so far is the Vanguard Armory.
Okay.
It's fantastic, all the magic items from that, and we will
Hell
be
yeah.
starting with one of the subclasses this month, which will decide on the Patreon, I believe.
Oh, I think we decided. Was it not because of it's Gemini season?
Yes.
Oh.
I believe we're posting up to the Magus of Change first.
Okay.
To which point, if you've ever felt like the wizard was lacking something in traditional 5e D&D, it
got
isn't
you.
anymore. don't worry about that.
Welcome to the stage.
Oh my god, your shirt.
Nice shirt.
Fucking work.
I love this shirt.
Nice.
Thank you.
These are the basketball players.
This is the starting
We were
five.
late because we were explaining basketball
and
to
then
Will.
this is the backup center, and that's the backup, like, shooting
Hence,
guard.
the sixth man.
They're
This is
kind
a
of
term I know.
sixth and seventh man.
You
and then they're
knew
kinda-
the sixth man, but
Because
you
my
didn't
high
know the
school,
Knicks.
my high school did a thing for when you were a senior. You became the sixth man. You got a sixth man shirt that was Spirit. For what I'm remembering now, was the Newton North basketball team. But I didn't know that at the time, so I just knew the sixth man because of the shirts that we would all get.
You're
I
like,
have
where's
to
the other
say,
five?
The shirt is
I had
missing
no idea
Andrew
that it was-
Shannon.
yeah.
I don't
Hey,
know what he's been playing.
Sports are theater. Sports are theater.
It's performance art,
I hear you.
He's been great.
but it seems more painful.
I already talked about how the refs are terrible. Terrible. So don't worry, we covered that.
And then-
Crazy.
For my very detailed list, I'm so sorry.
Very
Were you not
detailed
done?
We
I was
keep
gonna-
talking
I
about
was
the
gonna
Knicks.
move on.
Yeah, okay.
You're gonna move on?
Yeah.
It's Pride Month, and where can you get Pride merch? On our merch site, bardsofnewyork.quest or bardsofnewyork.gay, which also has awesome resources for if you need help or
We have some more to
want to
add.
donate.
Thank you.
But along with our amazing Pride merch that has been dropping throughout the month, we also have some awesome, like, non-Pride merch as well. You should go on and check it out. It's bomb. Look at Will's shirt that he's wearing. I am convinced everyone who wears that shirt looks fucking hot, because when Rachel wears it, she looks fucking hot. When Will wears it, he looks fucking hot. So if you want to look fucking hot, go to bardsofnewyork.quest and buy that shirt.
If you have
Also-
a pet, though, invest in lint rollers.
Also, buy a used tongue hat if you're a fan of Melvira.
Used tongue.
Every time.
We did the
really
I
like
Boney
that.
New
I'm
York
ready for it.
shirt is now, I haven't announced it yet, but it's now in like the Pride logo that Miles made
I
is
really
on the
like that.
store now.
I really liked it.
It's so
I did see
cute.
that.
See, I heard used tongue, not
Used tongue.
I mean,
heard
It's
I hope
used
it's
tongue.
used.
Yeah, but if somebody was like
I
trying
don't
to
want
sell
fresh
it,
tongue.
I don't know how.
What?
I don't know how I'd feel about someone being like,
I
want to use
experienced
tongue?
But what if it was Arm Bard's merch that just said used tongue?
used doesn't mean experience though.
That's true, but
Like
asking, do you want to
Like-
use tongue?
Like, do you want an experienced condom?
No!
What the fuck did I just hear?
Why did all
You
of
heard
us?
it twice.
You have to understand,
You're like,
all
it's
of us.
used.
All of us
Celsius
went.
6.
Oh my god!
How is that not?
A used condom?
I said experience.
Bardsofnewyork.quest.
Experience.
Or
I don't-
dot gay.
I don't
Or
even-
.gay.
It has a lot of great
I
resources.
don't even know where I
It's a
am.
lot of great resources. Welcome to Bards of New York.
Should I talk about our friends at Monument Studios?
Yeah, fucking at this point.
If you can hear
They're
the
a
music,
joy.
then you are listening to Monument Studios. Monument Studios has been with us since 2022. We love their music. It's studio grade quality. If you want one of their albums that you can buy and own and use for whatever you want, go to their website, monumentstudios.net, and you can purchase their albums. They're always on sale. If you want to do what I am going to do tonight and have been doing for the last 10-ish weeks, go to their other product called Fantasy Plus, which is fantasyplus.app, that's APP, and you can stream over 6,000 of their songs and sound effects. You can layer them on top of each other. You can rename the songs. You can make your own playlists. I had to make a fresh playlist for tonight to fuck with my players. It's great. It's the quality is unlike any other product I've seen out there. You will not regret it. And if you've never tried it and you'd like to try it, or if you're on the fence and you're like, I don't know, I don't really want to spend $5 a month. I want to save that for my drip coffee I guess.
I want to save it for my drip.
For my drip. Then boy, do we have a deal for you. Because if you go to
The new Jordans.
their website, fantasyplus.app, and you enter code BARDS, which is BARDS, you can get Fantasy Plus for 90 days free.
How long?
Hell yeah.
90.
You know what happens in 90 days?
A K1 visa.
You get
now.
a visa?
A K1 visa is usually a 90-day process. I know this from the
Is that
show,
is a
90 Day Fiancé.
K1 visa a visa that allows you to drive like one of those go-karts?
No.
That's a
An F1?
That's a
What? That F1 is not a go-kart. It's a very serious car.
Anyway, enter code BARDS and
You're
you
right,
can
you're
try Monument Studios product Fantasy Plus for 90 days. You will not regret it. We have used their music for now 4 years.
4 years.
And we've loved every minute of it. Thank you, Monument Studios. We love you.
We love
We
you.
really do.
A blessing for Casca.
This is a quick side
I'm
note.
so
I
sorry.
realized that we have now officially crossed into and have had a few weeks ago, I think, a couple weeks ago. It's not 10-ish weeks anymore. It's 10-ish months of Gilded Thrones.
No way!
Yes, indeed.
10 months?
10 months, because I believe Gilded Thrones
We have to
started
talk about-
July 9th.
We took a
40,
month.
40
We took a month
episodes.
off.
This is
So-
episode
yeah.
40.
we're about
Episode
10-ish months.
Okay.
Technically
Next time
41
I pitch
with
a campaign,
July.
everybody's going to look at me like, sure. Sure.
That just gives us a
We've done 41 episodes.
The ish is the greatest like get out of jail free card in the history of time. Like
covers
just
so
Like,
10.
many
it's like three-ish hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were talking about something that you're going to do soon, and you said ish, and it was like,
Yeah.
yep.
No.
Did
I'm
you
going to
go up
get ish
300?
tattooed on my body.
Yeah.
10-ish.
Ish.
Yeah. Just so you all know, that ish in that tone has been brought into a couple official Bards meetings now with people who aren't at this table.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a thing now.
They don't know what's coming for them.
No.
Very
Honestly, we need
interesting.
merch that is just ish.
Ish?
Wait, with the bony logo as the dot of the eye.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Bards of New York.quest.
I'm just so upset that I haven't thought of it yet.
What
have I been doing?
In case you're new here or you haven't been here in a while, we do a roleplay warm-up question where Rachel asks a question of everyone at the table, something about their characters, so that we can drop into the given moment, learn a little bit more about the characters, and so that Miley-Cito can test the mic levels and the sound levels, because I know that they're a little quiet right now and we're adjusting them.
Should be better. Let me know if it's not.
Thanks for keeping us hot.
Splash.
Chat.
This is going in the Discord, don't worry.
When Rachel asked this question, if you are in chat currently on YouTube or Twitch, if you're in the comment sections later on Spotify or YouTube, or you have us in your ear holes whilst you are at the watch party outside of Madison Square Gardens
Not
waiting for the
happening
game to
anymore.
start.
Not happening
canceled
anymore.
it.
They canceled it.
I know.
If you are at the watch party in Bryant Park
That is
waiting
happening.
for the game to start,
Yes.
please feel free to answer for yourself, whether that is a TTRPG character you're playing, a book character you're writing for, or your brain baby.
Brain baby.
Feed us your children. Over to you, Rachel.
I'm sorry. I'm here with the weather. This is a question from our lovely Discord, and if you're not on our Discord, you can't see these questions. From Icarus.
To the sun.
What is more important to your character?
Oh.
Being liked, feared, or respected? And why? You have to pick one. It's what is most important. It's not to say they're not all important, but what is most important. Dan, since you just arrived and did not know this, we will not start with
I
you.
can start.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Break us off a piece.
It's straightforward.
That's very
Yeah, it's a good one.
And yeah.
For Alum, I think of the three of those things, I'd really like to be liked. I don't want to be feared or respect, but I'd really like to be liked, and I'd like to be liked by my friends. Sometimes I don't always. I'm worried, but I think if they were my friends all the time and they liked me all the time, it'd be great. And that's I'm sticking to it.
Incredible. Thank you.
Alum out.
I'm gonna Alum out!
I'm not gonna alum.
No, he's like 6.
That's my little brother. He's like 12.
11.
I just picture it's like
Yeah,
when
he's
he
like 11 or
farted
12.
fire, that's Aluming out.
Yeah, Aluming out is the farting fire.
He's 12.
That's flame on.
11.
I don't know.
11
I
years
was
old.
13,
No.
Soleil's 12.
Oh, yeah.
He's accordion 8.
Children. Accordion 8.
He's a keep a 9.
Bards of New York canonically good at children's ages.
He's a keep a 12.
And this is why we have the Wiki Warriors.
Yes.
A Mobian 8.
A Mobian 8!
Time is.
Time is. Mobian
Who needs
time is
time?
crazy.
me
I'm sorry,
with it,
did you
Kyle.
not want to go
Hit us with that
second?
sexy accent. Let's go.
For Chauncey.
Let's make it a Tuesday. Oh my god.
For Lücan.
I just got goofed.
Sexy accent.
For Chauncey.
Where's that sexy accent?
Live from Rikers Island.
We're getting all of the sound. I can't breathe.
Woo!
We lost Hannah.
Nixon 5. All right.
The Nixon 5.
For Lücan.
No, don't change it.
It's more juicy for Lücan going on right now. For Lücan,
My abs hurt.
I think being respected is probably for the best. I don't think you're going to always know if someone likes you. Wow. You probably know if someone fears you, but usually being respected, there's an easy way of knowing that that's happening.
I like that. Do you also want to answer for Chauncey, though, since you had it prepared?
Yeah.
For Chauncey. Leaf whirlwind. Really?
Binary Lotus.
What?
Oh, I didn't actually have.
Alright, that's fair.
Feared.
I feel like a lot of these children are that way.
Weird.
Fearman.
They should be
Chauncey
feared.
would also want to be respected.
Okay. I'll respect it.
Fear in fucking faith. It's fine. I'm
My
dealing with
chest
something over here.
hurts
Ignore me.
so badly now.
Okay. For Rafa, she most definitely would much rather be respected than feared or liked, because respect is a much more useful thing to her. Being feared or being liked can have its uses, can work to your advantage, but respect, specifically for Rafa, will get her farther in life.
I like it.
For Stony, feared! Fear that goop.
Fear the goose. Taste
Goop
the
should be
rainbow.
feared.
That goop.
Goop of
Not
the
showing
Goop
above
rainbow.
the fear that goop. Oh, that's trademark.
For a
Slap
character
that
you
bass.
get to meet,
Oh.
I would like to be respected, but I'll take liked. Whichever gets the job done, that's what I prefer.
Does that character have an earpiece?
It was just me trying to get the voice, and I was plugging one ear so I didn't have to hear myself
okay.
completely.
That was fun.
I thought you had an earpiece and the
No.
character's like always on an earpiece. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm ready.
Because I've not done that voice.
Incredible.
It was really
Wow.
nice. Is that? Don't worry about it.
Perhaps you'll meet them tonight.
Oof.
They
Depends on how
sound,
far you get.
they sound
Ayo.
like a bed of pillows.
The answer is obvious for Carmilla. Respect is the only currency of truth. Being liked and being feared can pass out of fancy, and there's also something it's instilled in you early when you start training for the military, or if you're brought into any sort of royal holdings. It is respect is the only pathway that leads to truth. So for Heinrichs, all he wants to be able to do is to research and to learn and to write, and for that to happen most effectively, people need to be able and comfortable to leave him alone. So he would like most of all to be feared, I think. He would like to become fearsome,
Make sure you're in the cone.
fearsome and challenging, and make people shiver when they see him, so he can just really just go back to the shelves and make sure no one's bothering him while he's writing a large set of parchments. But fear is the best way to do that, I think.
I'm afraid for when these children grow up.
The next campaign.
I really think it's a the
Yes.
next campaign.
The
The
next
next campaign.
The next campaign is in only
Next
5
campaign, Jalen
episodes.
Brunson at this table.
Friend of the show.
The show.
He's our he is our doctor. I love the video that I saw. Somebody was just like, Jalen Brunson is my doctor. He's my lawyer. He's my dad.
If the Knicks win, I think we're gonna get a Brunson Boulevard named after him. That's what I
We
manifested.
should anyway, but
We
yes,
should anyway.
absolutely.
We should anyway.
He will get the key to the city.
We'll petition for it.
He's
You know what
such
that
a
does?
good player.
He's really great. Go watch.
Does it open the secret world under the subway?
Save that for a one shot.
The key to the city, I've heard.
What does it open?
Extra bathrooms.
Which would be clutch for you.
It would. I needed to
Staples
come in here.
anymore.
Whoa, no more Staples. You know what I mean?
God.
God, if Staples
Maybe
is
one
watching,
day.
if
You
the
know, you
building
know.
Staples is watching, I'm truly sorry.
All right, Mio, break us off a piece.
How did you know I was Mio?
So I had a hunch.
I don't know.
I had a hunch.
Crazy. Sorry, my chest still hurts from earlier.
Gas. Excuse me.
Break us off a piece of that sexy
Yeah.
voice, Mio.
Crazy. For Mio, if anyone asks, especially my mentor, and especially Carmi, I will tell them that I want to be respected because I'm going to be a great leader in the votives one day, and a good leader is respected. But I think a thing a lot of my family doesn't get to be, and what I would really like to be, and what I don't want to tell people is important to me, is to be liked.
100%.
Ouch. But that's just for no one listening right now.
That's just for the ghosties in the walls.
Well, our last bit of business before we return to the land, the realm known as Arcadia, is we do a bit of augury where we pull from the 22 major arcana to see where our stream is going to go energetically or literally. And when we do, those playing along at the table and playing along at home get to guess what we're going to pull. Last week, when William was away, we pulled the Fool Reversed. So this week, we have 3 cards left.
We have. What's the other? There's
Bye.
3 cards
We
left?
have Justice, the Tower, and Strength. What do we think it's gonna be?
I don't want it to be the tower.
Strength.
I don't want it to be
I
the
think it's
tower.
gonna be the
'cause
tower.
of
I
Nyx.
think I want it to
Strength.
be
Don't
tower.
you dare.
Bad.
But I can't do my little.
Wait.
Strength.
What's the other ones? Strength and who?
Justice, the Tower, and Strength.
Justice. I'll be Batman.
Justice.
Something.
Strength?
I want the tower badly, particularly that I got Danned that way. I've been yelling about the fool for forever, and it did.
Oh, that's true.
like-
You got mead.
I think it's the tower.
You got me.
YouGotMead.com.
Malicito, did you guess?
You got me.
I think it's gonna be strength reversed.
Okay.
I'll also go strength.
Strength.
Okay.
I'm going justice because I don't want it to be the tower today.
Rachel,
I said strength. Oh, it's me.
I'm gonna shuffle, which is gonna be really exciting because there are 3 cards.
Incredible.
And then you're gonna tell me when to stop.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fan them out, and you're gonna pick one.
And then I pull it towards me, and that's the direction.
Yep. Thank you. So you tell me when to stop.
Well, you could put it from the back and that way. Or this.
Stop. What? Oh no.
I'm so sorry.
Let's fucking go!
Is it the tower?
Reversed.
Oh wait,
That means we're
No, that's better.
Reverse, reverse.
What are you?
It is so. This is a beautiful card. It's Germany, a German fairy tale, Rapunzel. You may have heard of it. The tower is about feeling safe and secure before everything is
You know what?
suddenly upended. Beliefs are shattered, understandings ruptured, and everything is destroyed right down to the very foundation. Perhaps the foundation was flawed to begin with. However, it was reversed, which means our keywords are feeling trapped, delaying disaster, fear of pain, and avoidance.
Delaying disaster is the episode title.
So still bad, but maybe not as bad.
Still bad, later good?
Prelude to bad.
Later good.
Still bad, later good.
Later
Are we
good.
still doing correct tarot guesses get inspiration?
Correct tarot guesses get inspiration. You have to use it for this stream.
I didn't even look, and I know what you did.
It's because you can hear the tongue.
Yep, I could.
You can hear the tongue.
audible.
Happy Pride Month.
Use the tongue and hear it.
Tongue.
Yeah.
Hear and use
Well,
your tongue.
with the tower reverse, guiding our way back into the tapestries under the palace, Malicito, will you please roll that beautiful beam footage and give our friends their invitation?
To one worthy of witnessing history. You are most graciously invited to attend the wedding of His Grace the Duke and Her Ladyship, the esteemed and most favourite niece of Her Imperial Majesty. 'Twill be a joyous and consequential union between our humble and harmonious nations. We entreat you to arrive at the court, our modest seat of marble and mirrors, where we, in our wisdom, practice peace. Come adorned in your finest regalia, cloaked in civility, and armed, as always, with discretion and cutting wit. We will remind you that poisons, though ever a temptation, are discouraged. Let those who attend do so with eyes open and tongues guarded, for alliances forged here shall surely shape the fate of empires. Ever and always, your Imperial Majesty.
And no one else was?
And Dan was being like he was on tech, and at one point he thought the stream was frozen because you weren't moving, and so he just like moved over to you and like grabbed your shoulder.
Was this when I was being Valor?
This was.
I think so. I think this was during Dark
Well, 'cause
Age.
sometimes I just like wouldn't move for a while because like
You just
watch
wouldn't.
Dark Age.
Yeah,
see
just
Valor. When Will comes downstairs, actually, can we all freeze?
Sure.
Sure.
Sure. How long is he gonna be upstairs?
Well, that
Could be a while.
Did get eaten by the
Wild.
beans.
He
so.
did get eaten
Yeah,
by
I
the
got
beans.
eaten by the
Sorry, can you say that correctly? Eaten by the.
Beans.
that was pretty close.
Pretty good.
Does it get Aki's approval?
It was good. It needs more oomph to it, though.
Try it again. Take two.
Beans.
It's a lot of vocal fry.
Yep.
If you can do Gilbert Gottfried.
There you go.
Yeah.
I can't do Gilbert Gottfried for that long.
I know, but you can do
You
it for
can't do
beans.
Gilbert Gottfried for that long?
It destroys my voice.
It's all if I try to keep it in as much in the mask as possible, but it always feels so good
It's like I'm
when
watching Aladdin.
when it's all wrapped up in the back of my throat.
This is the show now.
That's really great.
This is. Which Fae court is Gilbert Gottfried from?
Oh wow, that's not what I thought you were about to say, Rachel. I thought you were gonna be like, this is my everyday. That's
I'm
what
waiting
you
to
were
do
This
the
is
recap
thankfully
because
not
Will
my
did not have time to watch the episode.
Oh, that's
And
true.
so
He didn't?
I'm what they
he
call
needs a
Does he
little
know
bit.
about the worry stone?
what
No,
they call
he
a
has no fucking clue.
free agent.
Well, then he has to go home.
We're vamping.
He has to go home.
Oh,
We're
He's
vamping.
he didn't do the assigned reading
he
before
did do the
class.
assigned reading.
Yo, that's real.
Oh wait,
Did you fall? No. Are you sure?
everyone freeze! Everyone freeze!
Well, he's not down here yet.
This is great content.
Okay, here we go.
This is-
Here we go. Here we
I'm
go.
gonna love that.
This is gonna be great for the audio
Why are we
listeners.
holding our breath? Yeah, there we go. Put your little ribbon around your neck. I hate this. This is my hell.
This is the quietest we've ever been. I'm really proud of us.
Even Roz is like, what the fuck, guys?
I heard that you didn't watch last week's episode.
No.
You were honeymooning.
I was busy.
Yeah.
What? Leave me alone. I need to be alone.
Welcome back to the realm known as Arcadia.
But I said
Last week, we started the episode with a couple of dreams. One being a dream of Mendax as a child, having a moment with his father and his brother, receiving a gift from his father in the form of a worry stone, and then following his brother out the back door of the palace toward the fighting pits. The second dream being Lücan at somebody's wedding, and it ending nicely, seemingly.
Suspicious.
And then we proceeded to have a morning of letters and rumors, both very juicy, that led into a couple of scenes. One of the scenes being between Mendax, Argia, and Federico, where Mendax shared a bit about himself and his goals and just feelings. Lovely scene. The other scene being the tea with Empress Andronica Sarovei and Imperial Princess Pandara Sarovei, where Rafa was given a gift in the form of pressed flowers from her home, and Dulcamara, at the very end of our episode 39, last minute, placed in her hand a stone meant to be used when you are stressed, to rub your thumb over it, a hole on one end to look through. A worry stone, if you will. And that is where we ended last week.
Interesting. Curious.
And then just try to gaslight me.
Well, that's her job, so yeah.
That's what the G stands for.
That's, yeah.
Was the Worstone known to be pre-Mendax, pre that episode?
Huh?
What was that sentence?
Nah.
Was the Worstone known to be Mendex's before that episode?
Huh?
Do people know that?
Did people know that it was
don't
his?
think
I don't
so.
think. No. Okay, so that was also known that it's also Mendax.
That one.
It's not Mendax's.
It's not. I'm sorry. It's his father's. Well, currently, it's not even his father's dead. If you didn't know that. Sorry.
No, these things. Yes.
I knew we were siblings.
Well, you don't know.
Who knows?
Dulcamara doesn't.
Who knows?
As the camera panned down, with Amara opening her hand and revealing that amethyst worry stone, our camera panned down, and now it is going to pan back up, not on this exact moment, but a few hours later, with our courtiers gathering in Rafa Lorenzae's room. And before I let you loose on this room, I have to confirm with Mendax. Do you bring Mercy along?
Well, I was actually interested to know if you have read the letter that he wrote to Carmilla.
I have not.
Okay. Do you want to read it really quickly? Because that
Yeah, I
kind of
do.
dictates a portion of this.
Oh, yeah.
Mendax wrote a letter to Carmilla asking to talk to Carmilla pre this moment.
Give me 1 second.
Slightly dictate.
Do you want to read it?
I can read it.
Or if you would like to start a scene, by all means, start a scene.
I would love to.
Start a scene right here in public.
Cause a scene.
Cause a scene.
That's
Be
what I was
messy. Cause a
thinking.
scene.
But I think it's probably pre this moment, if that's okay.
Absolutely. We're writing the script right now live.
Go back in time.
We're speaking in draft.
Yeah.
Okay, here we
This
go.
whole thing's draft.
Backspace,
Every-
backspace, backspace.
It's all about process, baby.
very
Everything's
short.
draft.
Yep.
Tab.
Okay.
If we're down to clown, I mean, Carmilla getting a little like that.
So,
Christ.
then, before we pan up on Rafa Lorenzae's room, instead our camera is going to track to Carmilla Saroveilius' room. After a long night studying with her cousins, you've had a late morning, a lie-in, if you will. You sent a missive to your aunts that you would not be making tea.
Oof.
Very much in a hungover fashion. Carmilla, you're well aware that Mio and Casca are doing about the same thing.
Great.
And
Okay.
as you finally wake and start your day, perhaps you read over Lady Aislin's letter, you hear a knock on your door from Mendax.
Who is it? It's Lord Vale. I was wondering if you had gotten my letter. I apologize if it is a bit too early.
I almost just finished reading it. It's fortunately she'll get up. She will throw on just like a simple tunic over whatever like night clothes she was wearing yesterday, and she probably was just in like whatever tunic she was in at the library, or even the sari that she was in. So she'll just throw a tunic over it, open the door unceremoniously. Lord Vale, please make yourself at home. She will shut the door and, without asking, let the silence breathe.
That's for my brain, that's like a visible thing? No.
Yeah, it looks like little motes of like silver fireflies just sort of lazily blinking.
So you don't do it without a person seeing it?
Correct. It's not. I think if you had never seen it before and you just saw like flecks of the silver light, you wouldn't necessarily know what it was, but you've seen this a couple times now, and it's very, very, very evident.
Do you feel it?
Yeah, you couldn't, you can't. Yeah. Your shadows are gone, or inaccessible in this.
You're nerfed.
My party, my boys.
As a spy master, I hope you can understand the arcane precautions.
I do. That was just a little bit unsettling. My shadows on my family, so it's something I get used to. Well, I have to get used to, rather.
If we all brought our families into each private meeting we intended to hold, a lot actually might be fixed.
I was gonna say.
Well, your letter seemed rather urgent. What troubles you?
Mendax is slightly lost for words in a change of pace for him.
Are you ill?
No, I'm not ill. Although I might have eaten something poor last night. I don't know. It happens once in a while. Just kind of down something. It makes me feel weird.
Well, forgive me, I believe I might know at least one of the courses on your menu last night.
Yes.
Is that unique dessert while you're here today?
Oh my god.
She'll sit back on her own bed, back against the wall with the window on it, and just cock an eyebrow.
I did not come to try and stake my territory, if that is what you think I'm going to do.
No.
I was unaware of your relationship with the Queen. I have no problems with it. I don't want it to happen now, but I have no problems that you once had a relationship with her.
And so this is just you coming here within hours of the sunrise to let me know that it's okay?
No, I've come to ask you for help. Because it seems as if you understand mercy maybe even better than I do.
You have my attention, Lord Vale.
It would be beneficial to me if she were to come with us on this journey today. But I can tell from the conversations and emotions from others in this group that it is not welcome, or she is not welcome, which I understand.
I had a conversation with her last night about this very thing.
Well, a double night for her.
Carmilla is genuinely, has to recoil at that for a moment.
I'm sorry, are you perplexed for words?
A little bit.
Ah.
Though I hate to admit it,
Always a win in my book.
Well, after your assistance yesterday, despite the fact that it did not end up winning us the token,
yeah,
you are old.
You were quite the mover. I've got fucking shadows and I didn't do anything. Falling through space, losing my clothes. Like a damn idiot.
What you did was show willing to assist someone who was not you and did not share necessarily your interests, and that is enough for me as a soldier and as a person to lean on. So I will tell you that when I spoke to Mercy last night, we came to something of an agreement.
She came to an agreement with you?
Not, I imagine, the same she came with you last night, but an agreement nonetheless. It stands to be mutually beneficial, not just for myself and my aims, but Mercy's own, if this agreement is held. And for it to be held, she has agreed to not venture with us today. However, I have agreed to relay some amount of information.
To her? Or to everyone?
No.
To me?
No.
Ooh, come on now. I come in here early. I come not with hostility, but with peace.
I understand that.
And you don't want to help me?
I would hope to rely on a spy master's sense of honor. If not for my sake, for the Queen's. And I don't mean them in plural.
I can agree with that.
I asked yesterday, as you trusted me yesterday, to make use of your shadows in the best way possible, I ask that you trust me to make good on this accord, while keeping my actions and the ideals of a queen whose affection and attention we both desire. I will ask for her sake that you respect this amount of privacy.
Between you and her?
Just in the sharing of information, as it pertains to this afternoon's venture.
My goodness. Well, we'll see. But I respect that you had a conversation with her and evidently did better than I did.
May I ask you one small favor?
Sure, if I get to ask you a question.
I am a fan of a quid pro quo. That this arrangement to stay Mercy's hand from arriving at the tapestries with us, at the exchange for some information on what we find, stays private.
Between the two of us? Did you think that that would stay private with Mercy as well?
What Mercy does with the information I have given her is beyond my control.
Ah, but you're asking me to be secretive with it.
At least as it concerns the group with which we travel, as I believe they have not yet come around to Queen Viola's truth.
That is true. So you want me to keep something secret that I don't actually know what it is secret, I just know it to be something?
Just the act of it. That is all.
So many layers in that box. My goodness.
Well, I thought you were good at that, you know?
I am. Do you still love her?
Fucking yes.
She leans forward on the edge of the bed, puts her head in her hands, elbows on her knees.
It's not a complicated question. I know you know the answer. I can tell you think about it every day.
This is a monologue token.
Fair.
Before Carmilla answers out loud, I want to know what was going on in that brain as soon as it was said, before she's had a moment to formulate her thoughts. I paid myself
Stream of
token
consciousness,
roll.
let's go.
The camera refocuses on Carmilla putting her head into her hands, and as her hands cover her eyes, the darkness covers the camera before revealing Carmilla as she is now, looking at Carmilla and Mercy in the beach memory. How do I tell him that I don't leave this beach? How do I tell him I'm still in the cabin? There's no answer to a question that needs no answering. Carmilla, please, just pick up your shield or put it down. Carmilla, make a choice and stick to it. The camera will zoom back out from the beach, back into the darkness before pulling back out to see Carmilla's head in her hands.
Thank you.
I'm not upset at your answer. Or I won't be, rather. I have a feeling that I already know the answer to it. I'm just intrigued at what you will say.
I will always love the person who showed me who I could be. The question is whether or not that person survived the crown or not. Or survived the weight of the decisions that came after. I don't, nor would I ever try to be free of the love I have felt for Mercy. Because it makes me who I am now. And that is the only way I know how to answer that question. If you are asking whether or not I intend to cast you and your relationship with her into the great unknown, try and wedge my way in there as if I was fixing a crack in a door, I cannot tell you. But if she is content, then so can I be.
Do you think she's not?
I do not presume to know the mind of Mercy Viol.
That's bullshit.
And you do.
I didn't say I did.
Are your questions and inquiries satisfied, Lord Vale? Or do you intend to keep me in the hot seat playing 20 questions until we have to go?
Well, we could keep doing it. I enjoyed this tremendously.
That makes one of us.
You can ask me questions. As you said, a quid pro quo. Go ahead. I barged into your room in the early hours of the morning asking you about love.
It's 1 p.m.
It is 1 p.m.
The early hours of the morning for some people.
Yeah,
My
Carmilla,
goodness.
it's the early hours of the morning for Carmilla. Carmilla is...
Been up late.
Me on a Saturday.
Yeah.
No, it's perfect. I want canonically Mendax to say that, but
Yeah.
it's 1 p.m.
I imagine it must feel like sandpaper, but I would like to know what it does feel like to see a throne wrenched away from you like that.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
What does it feel like day to day now?
No, that's a fair question. Something actually I've been thinking about recently. Over the past few days have been eye-opening to myself. Fine.
Fine.
Not the answer you were expecting, was it? Sometimes I have to forget about it and keep moving.
Why though?
Because I can't go back.
You can't go back, no, but you didn't have to lie down and take it.
Well, wasn't much I could do in the moment, if that's what you're speaking of. Not the diarchy way.
And what is the diarchy way?
Well, I don't know if I can put it to words, but I would say the person that you once loved or still do amplifies it constantly. And sometimes when you work for that person and you care for that person immensely, you try and emulate it yourself.
And how does the diarchy way manifest in you and your actions, Lord Vale?
It's the diarchy first, and everybody else second.
That's not what I think the diarchy way is.
That's what I think it is. But a fair question, tugging at my heart when it's broken in pieces. My goodness. Good question, though. I appreciate it.
May I ask a follow-up?
Sure.
When did you choose to get with her? And how sore was the memory of usurpation when you did?
Say what you said again.
And how sore was the memory of usurpation when you did? When you taste her breath, does it taste like traitor's breath? Or are you so accustomed to betrayal that it tastes like your own?
Oh, usurpation. I couldn't understand.
I couldn't understand understand what you're saying.
I didn't know what word you said.
What
I
are
was
you
like,
saying?
Will.
What was the word?
Usurpation.
Usurpation, I barely know.
I thought you
it.
said like user patient. And
I was
like,
with you. I was with you.
yeah, I heard
user
that.
taking the throne.
Yeah,
Usurping.
Thank you.
The act of usurping.
Thank you.
Whether it's a real word,
I thought you
I
were
don't
saying
know.
I think it's a real
usurpation.
word.
Shakespeare made up
Yeah.
words. We get to make up
I
words.
think it's a word.
I'm not gonna
I
usurp.
couldn't understand it in the accent, and that's on me.
I'm not going to usurpate.
Usurpate.
Please go back and see if you have another
Usurpate me,
monologue
baby.
ticket.
This is fucking fire. Keep going. Stay in it.
Whoa.
I only ask because I know what I would have done for me in your shoes.
What would you have done?
Would you like the honesty or the easy answer?
The honesty. What would you have done
How
as a
old were you?
young child?
Well, how old were you at the time?
13.
When I was 13, I loved the way anger felt, licking the inside of my ribs. And still do to an extent, but then most of all. So if I was 13, when my parents were butchered for the piece of metal they wore on their head, I think I would have ran and either died hiding or found enough people to put my anger to use.
That is where we differ, Lord Commander. For I felt anger for just a moment. But then all I felt afterwards was forward motion. Anger is moved away. I do not feel it anymore towards that subject or the person. I don't. What I feel is movement and things being done correctly over time. Yes, it might take longer than your angered, filled ribs would care to have it be, but not for me. I am fine waiting, for I'll get what I want, or I will die trying.
What you want is the number 3 or a changed number 2?
What would you want?
In terms of what? If I was in your shoes?
No, to that question. What would you rather? A 3 or a change of 2?
Well,
it's a genuine question. And if you're keeping secrets from me with one of the 2 we're talking about.
Are we talking diarchy or are we talking throuple?
Both.
I think we're talking.
The answer is yes.
why choose?
Because we could absolutely be both.
One of them thinks it's diarchy, one of them thinks it's...
Are you asking me for advice on what you should do?
I'm just intrigued at what you would want. I'm always just intrigued at people's intentions and what they actually want.
Because you're a bloody spy master, yeah?
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna tell you my political idealization outside of placing myself in your otherwise.
We could help each other.
We could, but not where the court of the diarchy is concerned.
Wow. You've already trusted me to keep something of yours.
As far as the conversation regards speaking to the other members of the group we travel with, yes, because I'd rather not come to blows inside a bloody piece of weaving.
Fair.
Beyond that, Lord Vale, I will trust you to stand by the rest of us and make good on trying to win a race, but trust? I will not trust you with my inner political machinations more than I would write them down in a book to be housed in the court's library. Information is just as sharp a blade to be wielded on the battlefield as an actual sword of steel or iron. And I do not intend to arm the enemies of the Imperium until I know for certain that they are not exactly that.
I'd promise you I wouldn't tell anyone. I mean that. Because I do believe we could help each other. More than I think I've realized before this morning. And promises mean so much in this dear court.
She'll sit up. You want to do this, Spy Master? I'll make a promise with you. But I suggest this, not on your merit, but on the merit of the fact that somebody whose opinion I once valued most high believes you at the very, very least to be more useful than most. And quite a recommendation that is. You want the information?
I do.
I'd make a promise with you.
Sure.
That all private conversations you and I have stay exactly that. As we've been saying, Lord Vale, quid pro quo.
I'll make that promise if I can make an addendum to it. You didn't think it was going to be easy. Although I did ask for it, so that's fair.
Lord Vale asks for an addendum and the sky is blue. A shock. It is blue, right?
Not in Arcadia.
Now it's canon.
Mendax looks over there.
It could have been.
Yeah.
Mendax looks over there. Who are you talking to?
It's pink.
Honey, actually,
I think you'll find
the
it's a
sky does
reflection
not.
of the
The sky does not have a color.
It has a specific shade of cyan.
It is light refracting off of the inside of the...
Your addendum, Spy Master.
My addendum is that I will keep our conversations to a secret unless what information is given will actively will physically hurt the queen we care so much about.
So, if I relayed to you my secret plan to assassinate the Vile Queens, that would break your proposed promise.
Correct.
That all information, all conversations you and I share will be private, save for those that make threats of physical harm to one Mercy Viol.
Correct.
I promise.
Light shoots up both your arms. A promise has been made.
I'd make it 3, then remove the other third.
Who's the other third in that situation?
If I was you, right now, play nice with both. Then the other takes a long vacation.
Right.
But, you know, what do I know about the inner dealings of the diarchy?
I think more than you get off.
Well, it's neither here nor there, really. Will that be all, Lord Vale?
We could keep talking. I'm enjoying this tremendously.
That makes one of us again. I have plenty to do in the short amount of time we have before we are to meet.
Well, all right. I'm excited for our continued conversations. In secret in your little lines.
Right. Speaking of which, and just to make sure it is kept on record, Ardent Silence didn't interfere with promise at all, right? Rather suspected. I'll be seeing you shortly then, at Rafa's.
Yeah.
I trust you can see yourself out.
Well, fair. All right.
The second the door is closed, Carmilla will break out her parchment and begin penning a letter that she does not know when she will send to Mercy and Temperance Veal.
All right. You're not going to send it, though.
Not today.
Okay.
Oh.
Heard.
Not today.
I would like a tally of how many times in 24 hours someone has to Mendax effectively been like, so remember when your dad died in front of you? Like, I'm pretty sure it's twice today. And like, yesterday,
only 1 p.m.
I'm pretty sure it's like 4 times.
Poor Mendax.
Well, this is the problem, not the problem, but this is what happens
Wiki
when
Warriors.
you go through an event where you get to see everybody's most
Yeah.
private and like bristly memories to some extent.
Because it feels like a lot.
Because all you want to do once you have that information is be like, hey, I'm going to address the winged elephant that we all were made to see.
Remember this?
In fact, I know you remember this because we all just watched it.
We were all there.
Someone do a tally and tag me later, Wiki Warriors.
I
Thank you.
want like a college-esque essay dissecting Mendax's psyche and just the delicious character you've made, Dan. Damn, oh damn, is it fascinating.
A study in compartmentalization. You're like,
yeah,
I'm
what
able
would
to
be-
put that to the side.
Someone go to the
or
Discord and make
deep-
like fun titles,
deep
like
depression.
thesis
Deep depression.
about the different
Mental health.
GT characters.
Mental health.
Listen,
really.
we're half
Yeah.
siblings and we're good at compartmentalizing. They just won't realize for a really long time.
As the camera pans down on this conversation, I'm going to assume that neither of you pick up Mercy to bring to Rafa's room.
No.
Okay. Our camera then pans back up as Carmilla, Dulcamara, Mendax, Lücan.
Is everything okay over there, Will?
I lost my malachite. Oh, my opal.
Oh, no.
I need it for good rolls. And
It's right here.
Opal. Sorry.
Carmilla, Dulcamara, Mendax, Lücan, Rafa, Casca, Argia, Federico
Fetty, won't you?
all arrive to Rafa's room.
At once?
Well, they filter.
Okay.
And they all arrive at the same time. Our camera's gonna pan back
Fit
up
through the door like, sorry.
on. We are inside Rafa's room. The host of characters I just named are standing within your chamber, which does still connect to Merritt's room. The door, closed or open, you can decide.
I think after everyone has come in, AO, Rafa will mend both entrances and exits so that no one else can come in.
Ooh.
The tapestry has been moved from the wall to lay on Rafa's bed, so you can still see the fox running through the woods with the colored lights chasing it. And that blank wall, a wall, not a passageway, waits for you all.
To be clear, are we going through that or that?
Well, that was hung up there. We had to move it to get through it, so we go through the wall right there.
But I thought we were going. So this is some hidden. Camilla will like go up and knock on the wall. There's some hidden passageway behind this door, or is it one of those courty like it will open?
There was a passageway.
It's a little bit of both. You have to be tested, and then you can pass through. Right? Is that how you would explain it? Should
Yes.
we?
You just have to knock in a very specific way.
And it might.
Then please, Knight Captain. Your rhythmic ability knows no bounds. Knock away.
There's secret passageways in the palace?
I distinctly remember.
Wouldn't say anything about
Distinctly remember saying that we would talk later.
Oh, we
Not
can
now.
We can still talk later? Casca invited me. I did. I think Casca and Federico's viewpoint.
Argia.
I think Argia and Federico's
You're doing great.
viewpoint.
You're doing great.
In one person, I play many people.
I am an onion with layers.
Nosebleed.
Eyes twitching.
I think Argia
never
and
even know.
Federico's perspective would be refreshing.
And did you ask for that after I said I didn't want Argia to be here?
Yes. I didn't know that you were in charge.
Who's in charge? Is there someone in charge? Someone asked me that the other day.
I assumed it was a committee.
We didn't have a meeting, a vote.
Personal squabbles cannot get in the way of whatever is beneath the palace.
What the hell happened between the two of you?
Nothing. Yet.
Ooh, that's ominous. Although we're about to go down into tapestry, it's kind of ominous in general.
Let me be clear, Dulcamara, Amara. I respect you, and I trust you. But I don't trust that you can put aside what is clearly a personal conflict for the good of the continent. I don't know you well enough. However, I can, and therefore I invited Federico and Argia.
We got through just fine before. And now we have 3 extra people.
We do. More minds are better than fewer.
Amar, if you trusted them to help rid me of that curse, why wouldn't you trust them to venture down to the tapestries with us?
Once the curse was removed, knowing about it, and if other people found out about it, it wouldn't hurt you anymore.
I mean, I think it still could.
Really?
Just to be fair, just to be clear, there are not other curses we are working on today.
Not that we
Not yet.
know of, unless someone else here is riddled with something.
Hey, but we broke one, so we could probably break another.
My vote is that the more hands, the more minds that we can have, that we even somewhat can muster a glimpse of trust from, then I think that's more beneficial than us turning a cold shoulder onto people who could be helpful. There are people who we did not invite for very valid reasons. Looks at Mendax.
Carmilla makes a show of being like, for sure.
Yes, of course.
For sure.
For sure, dude, for sure. Yeah.
But I don't
all
see
did.
how
Didn't even consider it.
Argia and Federico could cause harm.
Federico has a way about him that is quite piercing, I should say. He looks towards Federico.
Oh.
If I could blush, I would.
You can't blush?
No, he does.
Ooh.
Don't worry.
I like that you know that.
Oh my god.
She's
He
made
only
you blush.
occasionally, rarely. Not a lot.
It's all right, blushing.
This is what you have a problem with.
She's just a very sweet human.
I have a problem with everything that she might tell her family.
And you might tell your family, and everybody here might tell their family.
My mother's not the high priestess.
It doesn't matter. Information is information. Every individual person who, if the tapestries are the gate to some miraculous secret as you all have purported it to be, then anyone is a risk.
I mean, Mendax is sleeping with one of the queens, for goodness sakes.
And our aunt is the empress, and we're not telling her any of this.
I don't know if we have to, throw out a laundry in that way.
But it's a good example that we all have
I already
connections
heard
here.
That we can compartmentalize. As Mendax has done, as we have done.
Yes. Once, one must live in every moment, and what happens afterwards and before, those will happen, or have happened.
For example, an individual who I believe you hold most treasured to yourself, who intends to venture into these tapestries, has a relative who I would rather be feasted upon by a horde of crocodiles than ever acquire this information, and yet we are not barring them from the tapestries.
Crocodiles are canonically known.
Oh, are you talking about Alum?
In fact, precisely.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Okay, I know he's been playing pranks on
Terrifying.
everyone, but he is very harmless.
You know,
For now.
I like that little one. He seems very, very smart.
Rafa does not have a history of telling her uncle things.
That you know.
Though I cannot speak for what might have happened in the past, we are here to help. We know very little, but of what we do, we want to assist. And that if it involves keeping things secret for a time, if it is beneficial to do so.
I can keep secrets, I just have to get some out.
The hell does that mean?
She's a limit.
Yeah.
How many she can keep at a time.
People tell me so many things.
Would you like to offload some before we start? Make room?
It's not a bad idea. actually.
I have room, don't worry.
I don't think
What
so.
how about this? Leveling the playing field. One moment.
It's the immediate.
We're all about to see things that we should keep to ourselves. Yes? Can we agree on that? Why don't we all make some more room for more important secrets to keep?
I don't
Out
need,
with one.
I don't need to make. I'm so sorry. I mean this with all the care, Augie. I don't need to make room for things. I've got tons of space.
It does remind me of the token ball, when they gave parts of themselves or their power to ensure that there was peace. It's kind of like that.
You said that we had to be tested to get into this thing, right?
Yes.
Maybe this is test enough. Maybe we can...
We're just offering each other ammunition.
Yeah, I don't...
Does the secret have to be about yourself?
No. Lücan?
What are we...
Lücan, how many times have you gone on about the unfortunate and needless nature of our promise to invoke trust?
Honestly, everyone in this room knows exactly what the only secret that I could give.
Well, I'm not saying, as I mentioned to Dulcamara, if you happen to have ammunition, secrets, a secret will do. I merely suggest half as a little bit of an icebreaker for those with whom edges might be rough or new, and half as a simple show that we are willing, for lack of a better term, to expose ourselves to each other.
I'll start.
It was the camera pans and Mendax is already happy.
Sensible six.
We expose ourselves to each other.
Sensible.
This is my secret. My secret is that
You've
I
activated
have-
my trap card.
My secret is not, they're not 6, it's 8.
I'm so embarrassed about this.
It's less sensible than I mentioned.
Like 20-year-old Hannah would let Mendax ruin her life so hard.
That's how I always say I know that I've aged based on like who I like in books and movies.
Yeah.
That's how I know. Also, the entire time, Dulcamara has both hands in her pockets, and she's a worry stone in her right pocket.
Love it.
Oh my god, if you pull that up, I swear to God.
Ain't gonna happen. Why would anyone need to see it?
Well, I don't know.
I'm gonna have to find out later.
I gave Rachel a bomb, and she gets to decide, or a grenade,
when-
and she gets to decide when to pull the pin.
Yeah.
Just using it
my
like
secret,
a normal worry stone.
I enjoy the feeling.
Wait, no.
Let him cook.
Let me finish.
Yeah, Federico, let him go.
That was Lücan, I think.
That was Lücan.
Oh, yeah, Lücan, let him speak.
I enjoy the feeling
Oh, never mind, take it back.
of falling through the air so much. That's a secret none of you knew,
I don't
motherfucker.
know if that's necessarily what Carmilla was talking about.
But we gave,
already mumbling to
we gave no
I can go.
I
speculations
believe
to it.
that is more of a factoid.
It's
Carmilla?
also a secret.
Yeah.
Don't tell Auntie Ron I'm about to say this.
Oh, no, I'm okay.
A piece of information, I think to the degree that you're asking about. Every nation there is a votive that is one step removed from the leader.
What does that mean?
That every nation's ruler, besides the Imperium, is to some degree compromised. Being watched by the votives.
I would have thought 3 degrees.
That we've done our job right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Don't know if that makes me more scared or less scared.
But that is the secret I offload, so that we keep each other's secrets.
It's my favorite cousin.
Don't tell me, oh.
Oh.
Who's next?
It could be really simple. You just saw what I did.
I know.
Counted.
I don't think yours really counted.
Who says? There's no rules to this.
I have one for you.
You have one for me? You have a secret for me? How does that work?
Well, the other day when you didn't throw out the listening device I put in your room,
Mm-hmm.
and then after everything else happened,
Mm-hmm.
and then you were alone, and it sounded like
Mhm.
you were crying.
Crying? I probably was. I have a lot of emotions. Why does it matter if I cry? Don't you cry?
It's good that you cry. No, I think it's a
Absolutely.
good thing.
What is going
It's
on?
healthy.
Would you put... Sorry, can you be more clear?
No,
What you're saying?
It was.
Not kind that you put a listening device in
I
my
gave
room.
you a golden flower and you didn't get rid of it.
And why did you want to listen in my room?
Dulcamara,
Well,
what
I
did
didn't
you
know
hear?
that we. Remember, I told you I heard Mendax all night.
But did you only hear crying?
No, I heard all the before.
Now, was the crying during or after?
It was after.
It's just crying the whole time.
I told you guys
I
I,
mean-
can't fast forward.
No,
I can't fast forward, and I can't pause it.
I mean, that was Dan as the viewer, as the driver of Mendax. That's Dan going, I mean.
That's so funny.
Probably. Let's be frank.
This is the best setup ever.
Let's be fucking frank. A broken blonde man.
I've been waiting for months for
that's
this.
so funny.
To be fair, after we started working together, I did tell you to throw out the golden flower.
But why did you put something inside of it in the first place? Trust. You didn't trust me.
I
That's
didn't
fair.
know you.
That's fair. I understand why none of you trust me. I'm so excited to do
It was
this,
a
you
couple
know?
days ago.
Oh!
And then I told you about it. I confessed. I said
Curtly,
you should
confessed.
I told you a couple days ago that you should get rid of it,
Mm.
and you threw it away.
You didn't tell me why, though.
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
I
It's
forgot.
been a long few days.
It's been a lot.
We do have a lot to do
Yeah, I don't know why we're doing
today.
it. Just trust
Because
them.
Carmilla
You'll be
thinks
fine.
it will be helpful.
I do.
But the actual person who needed to offload anything didn't offload anything.
Everybody needs to offload something.
So we've got votive information. We've got Dulcamara has listened to the Vile Queen and Mendax cry.
There's more than crying, let me tell you. Other things happen.
Congratulations.
Hey, thank you.
Who else wants to share?
Horrible.
For me.
Well,
This has to feel a little scary for it to actually make sense.
My father would betray the Imperium wholesale if it meant he got to understand even a lick more or a lick of unique information about the constellations and where they came from.
Holy shit.
I mean it. None of the doctrine matters to him.
That's where Lauren gets it.
It is, in fact, Lauren's primary inspiration is my father's flagrant but very, very, very quiet disregard for Imperial society at large.
Every ounce of my being wants to fix that and square it away, but I'm not, because we are sharing secrets to keep safe.
Right. Right. Well, if my father's holdings suddenly are obliterated once we have a new empress, then
We know who spilled the beans.
you know who spilled the beans. But that's me sorted, or my dad sorted, sort of.
What is a child if they don't throw their parents under the bus?
Listen, I
What's a bus?
If plain. No.
It's a phrase I've heard.
you know.
Okay.
I read it in a fairy tale. I really liked it.
Parents, huh?
Plain on bus.
That should be merch. I will make that merch.
If playing on bus.
By a plane.
Remind me, somebody here or up there remind me at the SEAL Team 6 to talk about the video game Metaphor Refantasio and how they do exactly that. It's a fantasy world, but their fantasy books are about like modern day society.
Oh, I love
so
that.
That's yeah.
I
love
know when
that.
I'm glaring at you, I'm glaring at Argia and Narcaska at the moment.
No, I think you're glaring at Hannah.
Both.
Right, go on then. And I will say, Argia, Federico, if you have anything that is juicy, now would be the time.
Oh, hold on. Is it not like you have to do it?
No, it is.
It's compulsory to go past Rafa's tapestry, right? That sounded wrong. You have to do it in order to enter the secret tunnel?
Sure.
No.
That
In
also
order-
sounded wrong.
No.
Yeah, that did.
For us all to be on the same page
There's
before we go into this tapestry. I think that's
sure, but
the goal. I'll go, I guess. You all already know probably my deepest, darkest secret. We settled that, but I do have something. She goes over to her desk, opens one of the drawers on the side, pulls out the key that Merritt gave her, and presents it to everybody. I don't know what this does, but it was the last thing that my sister gave me before she was taken into the Asherite's realm.
What?
have you put it in holes?
Well, there's no holes that this fits.
I set that up, and I'm so sorry, Miles.
Keep going. just go.
It spilled out of my mouth, and I went,
It's too
wow.
big of a key. It's too big. Doesn't fit. And any of these
Bonus
small
action to
holes.
try.
Your sister's massive key. Where, like, is this something that she carried with her whole life? Where did?
No, she won it in the maze.
Mm. Do you want a key?
So an important boon of some sort. Kind of like the thing that Sovereign Alimendaris won.
I don't know if it functions the exact same way, but I'm sure if it's a gift from the court, it must do something.
Perhaps we'll find a fancy door?
We should bring it with us just to be safe.
I would
Okay.
just be trying that everywhere.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Yeah? It's your turn.
I stayed up very late to write the letter I wrote to Lady A. And I was very nervous. I hope you all read it.
It's well written.
That doesn't feel like a secret.
Did you know it beforehand?
None of you knew how I felt about the air on my body.
Or that you're so in touch with your emotions.
I am. Are you not?
Are we dissecting
No.
the secrets?
I don't know what we're
or
doing
are we all giving
currently.
it to them? Just saying them out loud.
All right.
Just need an idea.
I know that every season there are certain members from the Coven who sojourn into the other nations to survey the land. What they learn, what they do with that information, I'm not sure. But I know that every season the Crones and the High Priestess send a group of members of the Coven to each nation in secret.
Instinctually, Carmilla like makes eyes at Casca and Lücan. Like less out of like a listener to this information in this room, and more of the instinctual reaction of an Imperial soldier who's just heard something that is
A threat.
a massive red alarm. Like,
We're harmless.
And again, I want to run to my Empress, but we are not going to do that.
we are not going to do, but that was a very good example of a secret, Argia. I commend you.
Don't you?
And
I
that,
made a lot of room.
I was going to say, my exact words were going to come out of my mouth. The room has been made.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody's here a secret?
Has been made.
Yeah.
Rafa for a second just like lingers eye contact with Amara, but then we'll look back to the rest of the group.
Do you know if they might count it?
I don't think yours was big enough. Sorry.
Your
if we're
secret-
doing everybody goes in.
Your one about me?
Yeah, Carmilla said it didn't have to be about yourself.
We all know
Doesn't.
Mendax fucks.
I do.
And cries, I suppose.
And cries.
Hey, look.
I don't know if he necessarily fucks. I think other people.
Have you been there?
Yeah, have you seen it? Do you know?
Only Dulcamara
No,
has.
but I've lived in the same palace as you for the last 4 years.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
I don't
Jesus
know.
Christ.
You know what's intriguing is all of you are just loosening in on moments of passion. I didn't know that there was.
Hey, but look at it this way. Everybody's thinking about you.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is nice, isn't it?
You live rent-free in a lot of people's brains.
I do constantly. And I look towards all of you.
Scans room. Looks to camera.
I mean, everyone here pretty much already knows about me. Flower of Death, not really. No more magic. The man who raised me is likely not my father. So.
Now we're talking, Amara.
Oh. But I just said likely. I don't know any. I'm gonna work on that later. I'm gonna look into that later. But we're doing this today, so we're doing this afternoon.
Who do you think your father is?
I don't know.
You don't think Rodrick is your father?
I mean, he is.
The person
Just
who
not-
raised you
He's.
is your parent.
And he has always believed in me and loves me, and I love him. But I don't think he is my biological father, parent.
Is that a recent renovation?
Yeah.
I've been a little worried about it for all week.
Oh.
But.
So 7 days. So it's like ancient history now.
Yeah, I'm over it.
How? That's a question for later.
And I just said likely. I don't know for sure. So but I think it still counts.
All right. I feel satisfied. Does everybody else?
Hey.
Then let's go down below the palace. And let's see what other buffoonery we are subjected to. Maybe it's just another ball. With delicious food and dancing.
Just be careful, I guess, if they make us do those tokens again.
Yes.
Looks at Lücan.
Why do you keep saying these things?
We made
In
the
my
tokens.
defense, we didn't. At that time, we didn't
were in
know
a
it was
rug.
actually a thing.
You're right, but now we do know. So just be cautious, everyone. That
Whilst it may feel fake, Carmilla, Federico, Argia, whilst it may feel like none of this matters because we are in a rug on the wall, we have learned that our actions can have real-world consequences.
It's like the second memories in the hunt.
Yes.
Did you say made the tokens? So the antler from the hunt, you all made that.
Merritt made it.
Okay.
The token that took Dulcamara's magic, I made.
And the key.
That's something from the maze.
Something
We
different.
don't know if
Perhaps
it-
a token.
No one made a key.
We don't know
We know
where
her.
it comes from.
There were so many Fae
That's
people there.
We didn't see everyone drop their tokens too.
There could be infinite tokens out there.
Don't. My head is going to.
At this point, anything could be a token.
I'm gonna be honest. If your head is hurting now,
Did you make anything that you haven't seen yet?
Quite a bit.
Each of us made a token.
yeah.
And we've seen one.
Two.
What was Lücan's token like physically?
Stand by.
He just picked up like
Check with the Wiki Warriors.
stone, right?
Let me pull it up in my draft.
The draft.
Look at this draft.
Look at
this draft. Look at this graph. That's a grapevine.
Because they clip out the photo, it's just off.
What I have is a flat stone with a few little etchings on it, is how you described it, unless the Wiki Warriors want to correct me.
That could be anywhere.
Could be in the garden.
It could be in the garden. A
Breathe
child
in
could pick it up.
ghostly golden flame.
I'm only asking because in my studies I have not, well, Until
Sorry,
two-
pause. Hold. A flat stone with etchings on it, wreathed in ghostly golden flame. Thank you, Wiki Warriors.
Great.
Continue.
Could be anyone.
Well, until
did.
yesterday
You just said
morning,
ADHD.
I don't think I had, but I have had very limited dealings with the Fae before yesterday. And as a result, I am trying to ascertain what our timeline going forward is. Nothing that you made down there corresponded to anything that had already happened to you. No?
Well,
That would be difficult.
no. When we made the constellations, those constellations have always existed.
When you what?
We made constellations.
Which ones?
I think a lot of them.
Carmilla would know the names of at least the Big Dippers, the Orions,
The triple goddesses?
yeah.
Would you know the name of the... What's the one I made?
You made wants
Like-
and needs.
Has Carmilla known wants and needs her whole life?
We all have.
I think all these.
The
That's
Euphonic
what I was worried
Flames.
Ass can.
Like,
Sorry, Astral Canopy, or as Miles calls it, the Ass Can.
so these names are things that Carmilla would recognize from sitting
Yeah.
down with her dad when she was little, and as she he unveils his star charts and whatnot.
Yes.
These are all.
Yeah, so there is
You know all
wants
of
and
them.
needs, there are Euphonic Flames, there is Lavender Lullaby.
What do you mean you? The Lavender Lullaby. That's. There are stories. I grew up on these stories.
The Unbound Burden.
Hold on. I think what would be best is if we just go and do it. I think you are spinning your brain faster than
I
you
do
can
not think you are all planning enough. I'm asking you. I will cease my questioning until I gain the experience that you all have. But I must understand finally. These constellations, these classical constellations known throughout the continent of Arcadia over the last gods know how many years, you made down there.
It's possible that it was just us making them by memory.
I think it is more we controlled who made them. You have to understand that a lot of moments down there are you doing it, but not necessarily yourself doing it.
You kind of get, as Mio says sometimes, lost in the sauce.
Lost in the sauce is a good way to put it.
I've heard Alum say that.
I think it's like a younger phrase. Slang.
Well,
I love
Lost in the sauce, if the sauce was thin enough to spread across time.
it. If you think too hard about it, your brain will melt out your ears.
It's
I
like
don't
Not
you're-
just you, everyone. That's a general thing.
It's like you're living in history, kind of affecting it, kind of just reenacting it. It's not super clear. The tokens being things that we thought of and made, I think, was the most clear that it felt we were influencing it. Unless we were just kind of like being in a play.
In my journal, I just kept chalking it up to Fae bullshit.
While that is explanation in theory enough, who here has been to the court before for celebrations such as this?
Archaea and Casca raise their hands.
Has the hunt taken place before?
I mean, it's taken place before, but never how it took place yesterday. That format was new.
And that prize was new?
Yes.
Okay.
Usually it's more like the Diarchy duel, where the prize is just kind of like the clout. You know? You do it for... I won it this year.
Right. Well, that's only made my understanding of all of this worse, so perhaps you were right, and that experience shall be the truest teacher once again.
It will certainly give us more to think about.
Unless I'm blind to something the rest of you are not, that wall does not seem to be opening into a doorway, does it?
Oh yeah, let's see if we all actually make it through.
I guess since it's my chambers, I'll kick this off. Rafa will cross two in front of the stone wall. And just gonna spread the cheeks of that
Doesn't it-
stone wall.
I think it opens.
I thought we
know
each had
if
to
it-
pass
isn't
through
like
it.
that
was the-
Because it was the
right?
worthiness.
Yeah, so
You have to be worthy
Rafa,
to go on the wall.
Rafa crosses and she's going to put her hand onto the stone and close her eyes and focus for that wind whistling through the stones again.
Roll me a d20
You have a
with
blessing.
advantage.
With advantage.
With advantage.
With advantage.
With advantage.
This chonk doesn't like me, Hannah.
Keep going.
Respect the Shigo die.
Respect the chonk.
Oh my god, Shigo.
It really doesn't like me. I'm adding this blessing.
Pretty terrible over there. I shouldn't speak.
Now you're gonna roll badly.
And you can add your magic
For sure.
score. Like if you have like a plus to it and all.
Jesus
Everyone
fuck.
gets to go but Rafa.
It's a total for an 11.
Plus your magic stuff?
I rolled a 7, plus a 1 for my blessing, plus a 3. So it's 11.
You place your hand upon this wall, and whether it is because you are distracted because of all the things you've been dealing with over the last day and a half, it's like your magic is simply just glowing embers and not the raging fire it typically is. And therefore, it's hard for you to communicate with the cord.
She takes her hand away. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, or if the entrance is moved. Does someone else want to try it?
I'll do it.
Perhaps teamwork?
Oh, yes. Didn't at one point we put all our hands together?
That was down in the tapestries.
That's right.
Could the same thing help here?
Well, someone put their hand next to mine.
I can try.
Go ahead.
Casca walks up and places her hand next to Mendax's. And then looks behind her at everyone else.
This is about to get very cramped. She like tries to slide into the side of Rafa.
Does everyone place their hand on the wall?
Mm-hmm.
Argia does as well. I'm assuming Federico does.
Yes.
And as each hand is placed on this wall, there's a purple outline that outlines each finger and handprint. I'm not going to make anybody roll, because
We'll be here all
We
night.
going in.
The power of teamwork!
Power of teamwork. As your hands are outlined in that purple courtly magic, you see it then sink into the brick and mortar and line the bricks out until the entire wall of Rafa's room is covered along the bricks in that purple magic. And then finally, after filling the entire wall, you hear a and a passageway has opened.
This is a monologue token that I would like to play on the court itself.
Oh.
This is an option?
I would like to know, well, the court has revealed itself to have an agenda. And I would like to know, in whatever way you feel appropriate, to describe the way the court machinizes,
As we enter their secret passage.
what their thought is about the group of purple handprints they have lined before the court opens the door.
What we see is a blank void, bereft of anything and everything. And then the second a hand is placed on the wall, like Rhapsody in Blue, there's a ping of a clarinet note, and then a light that is pinky illuminates in this blank void. And then the next hand is placed on the wall, and a blue light with a clarinet note pings. And as each hand is added to the wall, you see more color, and you hear more music in that clarinet tone, until finally all of those different colored orbs start to mesh together until they form what we would know as what ether looks like. And within that, if we were Jinn with our emotional resonance, the only emotion, pure, undiluted, that we would hear and feel and taste as that door slides open to reveal this passageway is hope. You enter into the tunnel. As you enter into the tunnel, Federico, Argia, and Carmilla, you feel a probing sense in your mind, assessing your intent. What do you do to communicate back your intent?
Carmilla will instinctually, at the first sight of mental intrusion, let the Argent silence out. And on feeling, I assume that does nothing to stop the probing.
It flickers for a moment, and it seems to be holding on, like it's almost as if somebody is holding onto a rope in a huge torrential, like, windstorm, like a tornado.
Perfect. In feeling that it's still there with a struggle, knowing that it has resisted this, and as such it is not a human person, she'll keep the silence up and let that probe in.
Still, that inquisitive presence. It seems to be waiting. Like an animal that clearly is looking for something to trust, to feel safe with, and hasn't found it yet.
Can Carmilla feel that kind of... She will open the beach to this sensation. She will let them not only watch, but if this sensation, whatever the sensation stems from, needs a place to just be them and just exist, they can exist with the Carmilla and the Mercy that were 5 years ago on this end.
For a split second, in the movie that is Gilded Thrones, we see our camera go back into this beach scene, and we see this purple magic, like a soot sprite, bouncing around the beach, exploring, and then it becomes this comet, this gentle, soft comet that circles this beach scene around and around until the beach scene becomes blurred by this purple light.
Please,
and then finally, it fades until the beach scene remains, and that presence fades from your mind. Federico, what are you doing?
Federico will try and channel the newfound drive that he has tried to instill in himself, and he will picture the name Reyes.
You close your eyes
And hold it close.
as that inquisitive presence is in your noggin, and the second you picture the concept of the name Reyes, your mother's face populates in your brain. And then the plum fields, the plum orchards, the cliffside by your home, a future you strive for, and that presence recedes. Argia, for our camera, closes her eyes and pictures the coven. And at first, the coven is shrouded in a gloom. Not a gloam, but a gloom. There is a sense of complication. And then as Argia breathes, as she lets this presence in, she breathes in this vision, and as she breathes out, that white fire releases from her in a breath, and it moves through the coven and cleanses it, and doesn't remove the gloom, but lets in pockets of light so that people may see the path forward. And the presence removes itself, and you all may pass forward down below the palace. You walk these halls, twisting and turning, specifically a different path than you took before. And as you get deeper, you start to see a glowing blue bouncing light guiding your way back toward the tapestry room. And that is where we will take our break and come back to start these tapestries in full.
Damn it.
Holy shit, gang. Baby's first tapestry.
Baby's first tapestry.
I'm so excited. Like, this first half was amazing. I can't wait
This
for
was
the
so much
next.
fun.
We'll come back after we take a break, go piss girl, go grab a snack. And I cannot wait for this tapestry. I've been thinking about it for months, since before we
Tapestry,
moved.
more like
I
yapestry.
cannot wait. Here we go. I hope you're buckled in.
I am.
Not enough.
We'll see you soon. Yes, brilliant composer.
And he does these great
listen.
videos of like sitting down and being like, hey, you may have heard my theme for the 2018 God of War. Here is why that note is there. Here is why we chose this chorus and these instruments, because we were looking for this kind of sound to
I like
represent
that.
like so it's like there's another, is he Swedish? Ludwig Göransson who does
dude who does-
who does
does
The Witcher?
most-
he
Do
does
No, isn't Ludwig?
he's the Mandalorian.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Isn't he the guy that does all the stuff for? Who's the guy who does all the stuff for Jordan Peele? Or not Jordan Peele? Who's the guy who does all the stuff for?
No, I don't got you.
Hold on, I'll fuck up.
What are you
Probably.
thinking of?
I'll just look it up.
Movies or video games?
Movies.
Movies?
Yeah, Ben
Sinners.
Murray.
It's gotta be Sinners.
Bear McCreary.
Ryan Coogler.
Yeah.
Isn't he the guy who does all the stuff for Ryan Coogler?
Yes.
Yeah.
He did Sinners. He did Black Panther.
Yep.
I would love to
brilliant.
listen. I'm
But
bad
Ben,
with names.
oh, Ben McCreary.
Bear McCreary. The Outlander music, if you've not seen Outlander, it fucks. The books are great too. The music is
So, like,
incredible.
The God of War franchise started out as something really, just hack and slash, blood and whatever. Translates to the 2018 series, a story about grief and Norse mythology and like X, Y, and Z. And the opening notes.
I don't think you can play it. We're live.
We're gonna get demonetized.
But one of our mods did message us. Ludwig Göransson, probably saying that wrong, does music for Mandalorian, Black Panther, Sinners, and Oppenheimer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good for him.
Oh,
Go YouTube it.
And
also
I did
has
give Hannah the monologue
Two
token we got
Oscars?
during
He might have
break.
3 Oscars at
Thank
this
you.
point.
Oh, yeah.
He's incredible.
for
For
We were
Black
talking
Panther,
about
Sinners
in the animated series that is Gilded Thrones.
And in the movie
Bear
and in the book.
McCreary
Ben McCreary.
does the music.
I want a book though, like a coffee table book, and when it opens, it does play music.
So it's like a.
With like Carmen's art that she's made.
Yes, in the sepia tone.
I love the idea of a full book, like you know when you get a birthday card
Yes.
that
And it's
has
just
the
open.
speaker in it,
Yes.
so the back part of the card is like this much thicker than the front part of the card.
But it's inset, like, because it'll be in the
I'm
hardcover.
so
It'll
with
be
you.
inside, it'll be
Just
fine.
nestled in there, yeah.
crazy.
It's not like when you like hug a Build-A-Bear and then you're like, oh, the voice box.
I love football.
Is that
That
what?
was Woody's.
We went to Build-A-Bear once as little kids, and Woody got one that said, I love football, and mine was, softball's the best. And our older brother will quote both of those in
I love
tandem
football.
whenever we're around
So
him.
this is some deep lore.
You were fighting about it at this time in your life.
Yes.
When John was in high school, he was in a production of Oliver as Fagin. So I decided, for whatever reason, that the best opening night gift I could give to him was a koala bear from Build-A-Bear.
Oh, naturally.
Dressed like as much of a street urchin as I could possibly. It was like a corduroy jacket and some overalls or something.
That's so cute and
And we
sweet.
at Build-A-Bear where you can record your own
Yeah.
Oh,
thing.
hell yeah.
That's it.
We
Then you can go
That's
into
exactly
like, the
what it is.
bathroom.
We took Gotta Pick a Pocket or Two from the original cast album on like some audio player, blasted it as loud as we could into the recording thing, and put it in this bear. So anytime you squeeze it, this like Fagin koala says,
Wait, does it still exist?
So funny.
Next time you go and visit your mom, you should video it and send it to us.
it's certainly like under the bed. And
Wait,
yeah.
is it still around?
Build-A-Bear?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's still a successful
100%.
business.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not
It's
closed.
very successful.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
Specifically, not in a kink shaming way, but the kink community often goes to Build-A-Bear as event nights. I've learned. I don't know how I learned that.
I didn't
What?
know that I
Why did you
did.
learn that?
What?
I'm not sure how I learned that.
What? That's pretty esoteric information that I have
But also,
never
like,
even heard. Why?
Build-A-Bears, I think, close relatively early in the day because they catered for children, so they're going at 2 p.m.
But can we go? I don't want this to be glossed over.
What do we mean, the kink community?
The kink
Like
community.
overall, like everybody.
No, I think it's specific kinks. I'm thinking it's probably like
Yeah,
you know,
no, I
love
imagine
everyone has a kink.
All kinks is like
anybody who has a
everyone should go to Build-A-Bear.
The Venn diagram of kinks is Build-A-Bear.
So here's the thing, as we all know, you get one weird kink.
You get one weird.
Remember?
You can have more than one weird kink.
So
You get
What?
three
Build-A-Bear
mental
now has a
illnesses,
spicy
2
adult
allergies,
section
and
on
one
their
weird
website.
No, they don't.
What? That
they
is
don't.
what Mammoth Mandy is
We love
saying.
sex
Liz.
positivity, especially
Yeah.
in Pride Month.
Happy Pride.
build a bear, but it's not the bear you're thinking, baby.
Wait, Pride
That's a dating app.
That's actually
Yeah,
that's a dating app.
That's
That would
funny.
be so fun and healing for your inner
Yeah.
child.
Okay, but can we go?
Oh,
There's one in Queens.
Yeah, there's on the Queen's Wall in Flushing.
Do you know how long it's been since I've been to a mall?
Flushing
take
is
a
a
field
haven.
trip.
The underrated gem of New York City.
Flushing
Fucking New York.
Queens
What
is
is-
a nirvana. They've got
Yeah.
head spas. They've got
bear
Build-A-Bear. What else do you need?
They've got revolving sushi.
yeah.
Hannah is
They got the best dumplings
so
in
all
the
about
city.
head.
head spas.
She really wants to
We're
go to
going.
some-
Really
She
do.
wants
For
heads
years.
so bad.
These lovely people are annoyed with me because for years I've talked about head spas and I haven't gone because it's in Flushing, Queens, and it's so
We're
far
going.
away from me.
That's
Hold on!
long
I'm
distance.
so sorry. There's a section on the Build-A-Bear website called The Bear Cave.
TM.
TM is filled with unexpected collabs and unique plush gifts. Intended for shoppers of 18 and older, please confirm if you want to proceed. I sure do.
confirmed.
I sure do. Oh wait, Doctor Who?
Wait, do the tapestries have one of these? Please
Zaddy. There's a silver fox stuffed animal Zaddy with a Zaddy t-shirt
You know
on
what?
it.
This
Wait, this is the
good
show.
for
I love that
Build-A-Bear.
actually.
I
I'm
like
so
the
here for this
experience,
win.
the
This feels
marketing.
like a
There's a
pride.
I'm so
pride
here for
section.
that.
There's a pride section.
Oh,
Build-A-Bear is so inclusive.
Build-A-Bear? Ally.
Yeah, Build-A-Bear.
Ally.
I'm an ally.
But the pride
My name's
section's
Hello, my
Build-A-Bear.
name is
only in the
Build-A-Bear and I'm an ally.
As long as it doesn't disappear on July 1st, we'll be okay.
After dark.
But the pride section's only in the bear cave.
Only for adults.
Somebody
again,
in chat
if
says
the
Bards
bear
discovering
cave
the bear
stays
cave
there,
is iconic.
Pride Month ends.
Yeah.
Sure.
We'll check on July 1st.
Yeah.
We do show
Should we
sometimes, right?
do?
We do it. Hey, sometimes we actually play D&D.
This was not.
This
One
was
of
not
those
one of those
times.
sometimes
No one will
moments.
ever be able to sue us for what's it called?
I don't know.
False advertising.
False advertising.
No,
'cause
we
say
do our
something-
We
research.
only ever purport to sometimes play D&D.
That's my next
Sometimes
question.
play
Ricky.
we're
What was the
consistent.
first time we ever said that phrase in full? I
We're
need to
consistent
know.
with our tagline.
Dude, there was a period of time where
Cruising ball.
Woody would
wasn't
say
ball.
it,
But not really.
but he would like mess up the repetitive nature that
Yeah.
we wanted of
Every
like you
time.
say D&D
Like, no,
and you say
please,
D&D, but he'd
please.
be like D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, and Kyle would have a conniption
I
fit.
remember it so vividly.
It
Watch Bonk.
hurt. It hurt my
We've been
brain.
SEAL Team 6.
Yeah, if you want
Fire.
deep Bards lore, go watch
Go
Ballad
watch
of the
Ballad. It's
Nightmare
where
Crew.
so much of
It's
it
our
is.
Deep
most
cuts.
unmasked
Deep cuts.
that we've
Oh,
ever been. Anyway, welcome back to the realm known as Arcadia. Go Nyx.
Nyx.
Let's fucking go into these tapestries.
That's what we were doing during break.
Everybody take a deep breath with me.
Ooh. We'll go to Build-A-Bear later. Sorry.
As you descend, following this blue bouncing light that leads you down unfamiliar tunnels, you enter into a room that is familiar to some of you, new to Carmilla, Federico, and Argia. It is that same stone room. 4 tapestries line the left-hand side of the wall, and you can see that each of those tapestries remains woven.
Weaved.
Remains weaved. You have the Constellation Tapestry. You have the Atlos Tapestry, the Curse Tapestry, if you will. You have the Earth Diver Tapestry at the very beginning, and at the very end, far end, you have the Token Ball Tapestry, that star rotating in the center. And as you enter this room, that feeling of a magical river that I've described before, of it flowing down, centered in that doorway that is still bricked over. The Dulcamara, you continue to have flashes of every time you reach for that bit of magic. Stands there with the river of magic flowing toward it. What do you all do?
This is how it was before.
More or less.
Pretty much.
Those are the 4 we already went in.
And what are we supposed to do now?
We continue through the rest.
We found out we do have to go in order. We can't skip around.
What's the order? Just how we find them.
Gestures to 1 through 4 being in a row.
Was one like pulsing a little bit?
You can. I'm not gonna have anybody roll for it. You can feel that river of magic flow from tapestries 1 through 4, and then those 2 tapestries that flank that bricked over passageway. That 5th one seems to be where that river kind of flows through and then into that bricked over passageway.
Can you remind me? There's writing on over the door, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
In understandable language?
Mm-hmm.
What does it say?
Let me pull up my notes.
No girls allowed.
It basically said, come back later when you're a higher level,
Yeah.
essentially is what it said.
Answer unclear. Ask again.
Hold on, let me go to free day number
Finish the
1.
tapestries. You only did 4.
Stand by, stand by, stand by.
This area is not
I'm
available
seeing
to you
like
at this level.
specifically what for whatever reason Spyro on the PlayStation 2, like some big 4 out of 6 completed floating up there.
It says,
Lego
long
stars.
do we wait for those to prove their worth. Aeons pass, and yet the prize remains unwon. Trial 2 will follow, sundering the curse. Return to me when all is said and done.
It still says that.
As you walk in, you see those words. The second Rafa crosses the threshold, the words fade away. But the passageway remains bricked over.
Under the curse.
And that through that door, or a door that should be there, is what we hope we are looking for down here. Yes?
The star is past that door somewhere.
You can still feel it.
When I try to reach for it, I just see the door.
Okay.
So we don't know for certain.
But we know we have to get through the door.
We know we have to get through the door.
I don't know if there's more doors or more passages, but we have to get through the door to get to the star. I'll always be able to feel the star.
No time like the present then.
How we've entered these tapestries before is we all have to lay a hand upon it. And then it kind of weaves you into it.
So again, very like the second memory in the hunt, right? That we get brought into something that happened but didn't. We shape it but don't, and then it will remove us when it is done, and not when we are done.
Clearly the court is trying to have us learn things. And so I think until we've learned the thing, we can't leave.
All hands, you see?
All hands on deck. Shall we? If you want to back out now, now's the time.
Rafa approaches.
Casca and Argia place their hands. I'm assuming everyone does, correct? Yeah. Amazing. As you place your hands on this tapestry, just like before, threads start to weave their way up your fingers and around your hand and up your arms until your entire body is covered in this thread, and then you are pulled into the tapestry. And as you are pulled into the tapestry, you hear whispers in your mind, not necessarily disconcerting, but of conversations gone by, perhaps past, perhaps present, perhaps future. And then finally, when your vision clears, when the threads are removed from your vision, what you see before you. Let me change the music. Hold on, I gotta refresh Monument Studios. She's been idle for a minute. Shh, baby girl, it's okay. Come on, come here, come here, come here.
This is the ad.
What you see is a cliffside. Gulls are crying out You taste salt in the air, on your tongue, and you stand aboard a ship. A ship in our real world that would look very similar to like a pirate ship, if you will, from that era of privateering and pirating. But if the ship was the size of an aircraft carrier in our real world.
Like a gargantuan frigate.
Shit.
This cliffside is covered in grass that then just abruptly ends and plunges down into the ocean. But instead of these ships being in water, they float. They are docked up against this cliffside, where there is, as we would recognize it from a typical fantasy world, a dock of sorts that has been constructed. People move about on the dock. You can see that there are several people like hauling things onto different ships, and you can see that there are 5 ships lined up. And on each ship is a rather large group of people on the deck, and you can see them as you go along, as you look along. You've been plopped into the middle of this group of people. The cerulean blue sea below you crashing against the rocks. However, the people you're around are not seemingly all human. You stand on board this ship. There are no sails attached to the masts. The masts just go up and are completely empty. And they are all facing one individual as this individual walks back and forth and seems to be in conversation. But before our camera tunes into this conversation, I need to ask a couple people to world build with me. Kyle. A few weeks ago, I asked you to create a Fae character, and you did not know what for. Would you please describe this character who is now standing next to Lücan? Please give us their name, their pronouns, what Fae court they're from, physical description. You don't have to describe their overall demeanor if you don't want to, or their magical abilities. But break us off a slice of this Fae character.
So the Fae character is a small, roughly like 2 feet in height, very avian features. Their hair is crimson red feathers, and have a bit of pointed eyebrows, if that makes any sense, just like little like points at the end. Very like sharp lines in all of their features. Their skin is a very pale gold. They are floating. They're not standing. They float in the air with sharp nails, talons for feet. And a monkey-like tail, but it's made of tiny little feathers of the same color as their hair.
Cute. Lücan, you look to your left, and that is the creature you see.
What was the name and pronouns?
Their name is Fee.
Okay.
Pronouns are they, them. Fee is spelled P-H-O-E.
That's what I
sounds like fee.
And what if they aligned themselves with a Fae court?
The Fae court of the day.
Love it. Thank you very much.
Oh my god.
Beautiful. Rafa, as you look to your right, standing up in front of you and off to the right, is another seemingly not human. Would you please describe this character for me?
So you see a 6 foot tall, roughly, sort of seemingly human person, I guess. a deep blue modern mullet hairstyle, so it's like a royal sapphire blue, almost bordering on like navy blue, short in the front, party in the back, as we all know. Very pale, almost like translucent skin that shimmers in the right light, almost like Edward Cullen, if you will.
Jesus, skin of a monster dog.
Skin of a killer.
I used to have a sticker on one of my water bottles that was Edward Cullen in a thong, and it said, "This is the ass of a killer, Bella." And I miss it every day.
Rebuy it.
Every day. I still have the water
It still
bottle.
exists. Miles
It still
has a
exists.
water bottle kink. Speaking of
It's not a
kinks.
kink. I like collecting them, okay?
Miles is
He thinks
hydrated.
the Miles does pretend too much. Like,
There was one time when Miles was
Test.
talking, he took a photo of all the water bottles and goes, "I think I have a problem."
It was like I had enough to form like a football team, I think. So I could like line them up. I did have to kill some darlings, I will say, but I kept that one. So Edward Cullen vibe skin-wise. They wear a pair of black loose-fitted cargo pants with, of course, many a pocket to find on these cargo pants.
Obviously.
A black tank top that's tucked into the pants under an unbuttoned and open, like, gray kind of short-sleeve shirt. They wear a black, like, cowl scarf, essentially, that has silver constellations moving throughout it, kind of flowing throughout the cowl. They also have a black and silver bandana, like, tied around their wrist that has that same silvery constellation moving around them. And on both hands, they wear lots of rings, lots of jewelry that is also silver, and it looks like it was made out of starlight, out of the silver stars. The way they're standing is very nonchalant, very unbothered, and they would probably, do we know their name? I guess their
Give
name
us
is...
their name, their pronouns.
Name is Flick, spelled F-L-Y-C-K. Pronouns are they, them, and they align with the Court of Stars.
Brilliant. Gorgeous. Thank you very much. I'm not going to go through all of you, don't worry. Keep them ready. Okay. As you all look around, the person... everyone roll me a wit check besides Carmilla.
Oh.
And Federico and Argia don't get to.
Right.
Wit check with advantage.
Yeah.
With advantage.
Advantage.
Yep.
you done seen this person before.
Yeah, you never seen this person. You wouldn't know them from Joe.
6.
11.
11?
guy.
Also an 11.
Okay. Wow. Makes sense that you two rolled the highest. On the vessel next to you, not your ship that you're on, the vessel next to you, you catch sight of a femme-presenting person, dark black hair, constellation tattoos, and a wicked widow's peak that looks familiar from a couple other tapestries that you have gone to. You would recognize this person to be Amrian. They seem to be on another ship. But as we get a glimpse of two of these individuals, these Fae individuals, our camera starts to tune into this conversation of this person who is pacing back and forth, addressing not only this group of people that you are scattered amongst, because you are not together, you are interspersed, but also you, the rest of the people, everyone on board, and they seem to be magically projecting their voice so that the rest of the ships can hear. This individual stands roughly about 6 feet tall. They wear like a corseted overalls ensemble that bells out into these like balloon pant legs that cinches mid-calf, and then they wear these boots that go up mid-calf, and the boots are laced, but not with laces. It looks like the boots are laced with lightning. And every time they take a step, the lightning shoots up their shoes. Their skin is an olive green with just the lightest hint of freckles, and their hair, long cascading down their back, is this purpley, dark blue that seems to just kind of billow and cloud out around them as they move back and forth. And you hear them address you and the rest of the people on this ship. The conversation, midway, you hear, "Each vessel has been outfitted with the instruments and materials to locate the wind points. Each team is comprised of individuals who have a myriad skill, including navigators, fabricators. Whilst on your voyages, you will teach each other your skills. You will learn the skills of your crew, so if catastrophe befalls one of your brave souls, our mission can continue. My compatriots, we set sail to reset the foundations of our world as our architects intended. Too long have we existed in fear. Now is the time for us to live. To live in courage, in peace, in faith, in love. Now is the time to exist in fearlessness. When we launch, we are launching into a new era of fearlessness. Success is of the utmost import. Arcadia depends on us. Arcadia depends on you. And with that, a cheer goes up from not just this ship, but all of the ships, each of the 5. And then there's a break, and people begin to mill about, begin to go to work, setting the ships ready for launch. Finally, this person turns to their crew and says, "We set sail to the edge of the unknown world. What an adventure. What has grown wild in the aeons of our untending? Let's get to work." And then they clap their hands, and the whole group of people that you are in begins to set off on the ship. As folks start to move about on the ship, you see a person walk by you, Carmilla, and Dulcamara, headed for what you may understand if you've studied the Protectorate's shipbuilding as where the wheel is. Mm-hmm. Will you please describe your character, your Fae character, and if you wouldn't mind describing their brother?
I can do that. So, the first individual that passes by towards the wheel and heading slightly past the wheel looks almost like a cross between a very chitinous insect and a traditional be not afraid biblical angel. They have preternaturally extended torso and legs, 3 long chitinous digits on each hand, and pale dark blue skin, almost the color of pure glacial ice. They have a smooth, hairless body. Oh no, they are completely hairless across their body. They have a smooth, hairless, and featureless face, save for 2 oversized eyes, each filled corner to corner with rippling, gloaming twilight. And for a mortal to look into these eyes is a problem, which is not ever this individual's intention. So, this brings us to this Fae creature's most notable set of features, their 6 wings. Set up like a traditional seraphim, these 3 pairs of wings are huge, feathered, and bone white. On the tips of each wings, both on the front and back sides of the wing, are like a large blue eye symbol, like the sort of standard traditional, the evil eye, if you are familiar with that real-world symbology. It's on each wingtip, and when not using their powers at their maximum output, like to help set the sun or something, the top pair of wings are folded over their face, so the evil eye, almost tattoos on these wings, cover their actual eyes. They are completely clothless, save for a open-fronted, sleeveless, white, sort of like cowl-like shawl, but they are, again, bug-like and entirely androgynous. They have no, there are almost no features on their body other than, for whatever reason, I specified they are clothless to expose their irregular chitinous 8-pack, which is the direct quote I have written here. I am not kidding, even a small amount. It's there in the text.
Mendax gets jealous.
Their gaze is always pointed forwards. They have a towards the horizon, specifically drifting about in a like a soft focus. Their name is Equinox, the Long Twilight, member of the Fey Court of Dusk. Pronouns they, them.
Love a thembo.
Have you seen Castlevania Nocturne? Yeah.
How I see you.
Sorry.
Time. Get at it.
I should have asked.
Bards of New York is only populated with weeds.
Let me
I know.
find their sibling, their brother, who also goes by they, them pronouns, but specifically they choose to identify as
They still call each other brothers.
brothers.
Yes.
They are similarly, there's a sort of insectoid flavor here, but there is a shifting in that Equinox is sort of weirdly stretched and wide. They are unnaturally wide, broad and wide that way, tall torso to account for the 6 humanoid arms across their body. Far larger and taller than many, they do not appear stretched or otherwise disproportioned. Golden skin, almost seeming to shimmer and shift with a living light just beneath the surface during the rising, quote unquote, which I believe is their power set, when they turn pallid and pale after their power is used. Glowing crimson eyes, short flowing crimson hair, replaced by sunburst tattoos when they use their powers. Their hair completely dissipates, and only the semblance of the glow of their power form is their tattoos. These sunburst tattoos they have over their bodies glow golden slightly when they use their powers. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. They essentially, if you see them use their powers, this individual gets much more muscular and toned, but otherwise is scrawnier and thinner. They are also shirtless, specifically to ensure free movement of their arms. They wear a long armor robe and skirt and boots, very little else. There's some other details here that I don't want to screw up.
How many abs?
Their name is the Solstice, the First Light. Their Fey Court is Dawn, and they are also a they-them-bo.
But how many abs?
Equinox.
There's nothing that specifically says how many abs
Like,
they
do they have
here.
matching?
I didn't create this character, so you'll have to ask their creator.
You're right.
I'm not going to
You're
prescribe ab count to a character that is not mine
It's too
to tell
important.
that way. It is.
We can't mess that up.
Alas, alack. Carmilla and Dulcamara, you notice those two individuals as they make their way towards their respective points of where they do their job.
They're kind of scary looking.
Essentially.
One with the wings goes all the way back to the boat. One with the arms goes towards the wheel.
Mendax and Federico. You look to your left, and as you look there, somebody passes by in front of your vision, but it is not a person and more a gorilla-shaped person. Dan, will you please describe this Fey character for me?
Standing at a massive 12 feet tall.
What?
This being looks, as I said, like a massive gorilla. Its body is white and cloudy, but ever continuously moving. If you were to step near it, your body would chill down to a deep, cold temperature, and the touch of them in your hands might freeze without proper protection. Their arms are like cannons, massive pieces of pure energy that are there to hold up the body, what to hold up this body. They like hold up the body and how it is. The face is sort of gorilla-like in the way that we as people, us above the table, like look at a gorilla. But on a closer look, their face is almost like swirling white energy. Along with their body, everything's kind of swirling, has shapes to it, but is swirling constantly. But the face is this swirling white energy, but continuously are these two black, beady eyes. The body itself is smaller, and more of a connector for the massive arms and legs, truthfully. The legs shift and mold to what the world, what is required of the world around them.
Like I love that.
Kind of like a bionicle, yeah.
That's cool.
They could be small, they could be as big as the arms.
Yeah.
Everything is constantly moving. Everything is constantly moving and shifting and absolutely fucking cold.
That's fucking metal.
Yeah.
Go for
They
it.
are, their demeanor is quite stern and quite stoic. They do not speak much to anyone, but if you get to know them, one might consider them a gentle giant to those who know them well. They are a part of the Fae Court of the Winter, as one might think. Their pronouns are they, he, and are we saying what?
That's
it.
Anything else? I got other shit on here.
If you want.
Oh, meaning like,
Their magical abilities.
yeah.
Hold off.
Okay, great.
Did you
That's-
say their name?
Oh no, their name is. I wrote it down. I have to learn how I pronounce myself. Yeah. Their name is Corxus. Corxus.
Corxus?
That cork is sauce.
Corxus.
Corxus. Corxus. Spelled Corxzus.
Love it.
Finally joined us.
Just throw in an apostrophe there, and we're back in Regulus.
Make that shit look weird.
Then they say white culture doesn't exist.
Fucking apostrophes.
Yeah, and they. If you were to looking at them, they kind of. It takes a moment to fully understand how they're even moving, and at what point they're like constantly shifting to where they are, even on the boat, knowing this boat as well as they do. They're just constantly shifting, their legs constantly moving. But the things that kind of stay consistent pretty much all the time are their arm cannons.
Has anybody here seen the back rooms yet?
No, too scared.
All this to say, the way you describe Corxus is like somebody dreaming of a gorilla who's never seen one before.
Yeah.
Like somebody
very,
like
yeah.
the most basic description of an animal like that without ever knowing how they were supposed to function or why. I love that.
They were supposed to have cannons for arms.
They were supposed to be yoked,
But
that's
was
all
also
of them
a
said.
cloud.
Man,
And
imagine
really
a gorilla with cannons for
Cold
arms.
cloud.
Fuck
What if
yeah.
a snow cloud went on steroids? What if a snow cloud like took trend for a while?
But like out of the corner of your eye, you don't notice that it's like a swirling cloud. But if you're looking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you have. Yeah, I would say that both it is odd to understand what you're looking at, but if you look at them long enough, you will realize the chaos that
It's
is
moving.
essentially moving inside them. Yeah.
Cool.
As this fey creature passes by Federico and Mendax, there is a shout from the crow's nest. And as that shout goes out, the sky, which at this point has been daytime. You're not sure exactly when, but it has been daytime. With that shout, you see the person up in the crow's nest point their arms toward the sky and then begin to move their arms as if they are pulling something. And very quickly, day turns into night, and the sky is full of stars. You see the constellations you have made. Carmilla specifically, you see that constellation you made in your dreams. You know that has always existed, but did you make it, or did it exist before? I cannot answer that for you. But it is there. And the star around your neck feels warm. And as the day turns into night, the rest of the crew cries out in joy, excitement, anticipation, and the ships begin to launch. And you hear this person who was pacing, giving the speech, they now stand back near where the captain's will would have been if they needed to use it. And they simply say, "Follow the adders. We set our course that way." And the ship launches.
What is the word you said?
Adders.
Adders?
And for all of you above table,
I don't
Like
know.
the snake?
not unlike the snake, but in our real world, this is my bit of lore building.
Thank you.
In our Arcadian world, both present and past, there's a constellation called the Adders, which, if you were from the Protectorate, you would know that that is the constellation people chart their course by. It is kind of like our North Star, essentially. There are other nicknames for this constellation, including the Looking Glass, the Scope, the Adder Stone, or the Adders, but it is like a series. It looks like one star, but then as the Earth spins, it fans out into a line of stars pointed toward what some people believe is the next undiscovered constellation. And a lot of people will take meaning from it to mean like, it means like don't forget to look up, or to like look for things that are undiscovered, yet to be discovered. That this will guide you toward wonder.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And the ship launches. There is an individual who comes up to you. They are voluptuous in body. There is a fish fin coming out from the base of their neck all the way down their back. They just wear pants, no shirt, and what would be their hair is made of water that seems to fall from their scalp down their body and then kind of just like flow into their bodies, kind of like those perpetual fountains that you see where you're like, I'm not sure how this water's going back up, but it is. And they come up to you, this group of you kind of lollygagging, and they say, I know that you're new, that you've just been assigned here. However, Captain V asked me to make sure that you were comfortable. I don't know if we've met yet. My name is Juan Ceniz. Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to the Cloudburst. We're so happy you're here.
I think some of us don't do the best on boats. And I look towards Carmilla.
Carmilla is struggling. The ship has barely left the harbor.
Barely left the sky harbor that it's docked on. It's like whether this conversation is happening near this side of the boat, near a railing, or is near something, anything close by to hold on to. Carmilla is white knuckling it and looks like they're about to fucking revisit their boat.
Okay, I can help you. Here, and they produce a shell. If you just give this a lick every hour, it'll help. I'm the ship's healer, the ship's mender.
Just a lick every.
Trust.
I suppose.
Just go with it. You take it, they place it in there, and they have skin that is like, kind of like a greeny blue.
I suppose
Just give it a lick.
Someone give it.
Do you
Just lick the shell knife,
This
man.
Jennifer Coolidge.
do you have a name, Doctor?
Yes, I just said it. It's Juan Ceniz.
Thank
Don't
you.
mind her. She's feeling ill. She can't remember names.
Sometimes people call me wants and needs, but it's Juan Ceniz.
Oh.
What do you prefer?
Whatever works for you. Some people call me Juan.
Okay.
Once an hour?
Yeah.
Did it work?
Yes.
Slightly salty, but not unpleasant.
Have you never...
She goes for a second.
A needless second.
A needless second?
I really
Salt
hope,
on
I
the
really
record.
hope
It's just
it's
nice.
placebo.
Yeah. The texture of the shell just feels kind of nice on your tongue.
Forgive me if we weren't paying attention, but what is it that we're supposed to do?
Well, you're supposed to help build the wall.
Which wall?
Right. Yes. The wall.
Aren't there a few?
Yeah.
Which one are we building?
We're headed to the wind point that's in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, right, yes.
One of two. Did no one brief you?
We might not have been listening. I'm sorry.
It's been a kerfuffle. I know that we had to add some last-minute voyagers to this excursion, but Captain V is very happy that you're here.
Right.
Thank you. Sorry that we didn't pay attention to the briefing. How...
Entirely.
It's been a quick-moving process.
Yeah.
It lasted a couple 100 years, and then all of the sudden, within a couple seasons, we're doing this, so I get it.
How long will it...
I left my family on the other side of the continent to come serve this mission, so I understand.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
How will...
It's for an important cause.
Yeah.
How long will
Most
it...
important. I'm sorry, little one.
Stands up full height. How long will it take us to get there?
A few weeks. Maybe a month.
Okay.
Time is relative, isn't it?
True. I don't know why I asked.
We have all the time in the world. Especially once we seal these wind points.
right. And that was the bit that I know I lost. Because I started worrying about the tides and all that. You've been planning for so long to seal these wind points. Why again? I mean, it's a paycheck for us, of course. Right?
I think we volunteered for the cause.
Yes.
An emotional paycheck,
emotional
at, you
paycheck.
know, at the very least.
I'm not sure what a paycheck is.
Well, but you're sure as to why we want to seal these wind points, right?
Yes.
Just remind us so we know we're all on the same page.
To stop the unsealing?
What are they trying
Is this
to
a
do?
test? I passed all the tests to be a part of this crew. Is this another test?
No, I think we maybe just had a few Fey wines. Too many last night.
The
We've
Fey wines will get you.
forgotten the entirety of our mission. So as much detail that you
Stress will
can
do
provide,
that to you.
I'm sure. Any details you can give to refresh our memories would be lovely. Is there a reason that we're trying to stop the unsealing? I'm sorry, it's foggy up here.
And if it was a test, of course, we wouldn't tell you that it was.
Roll me sharp check.
Carmilla's charm is...
Also, I realize I'm verging into Jennifer Coolidge.
I thought it was
Verging? Living.
I thought it was intentional. I was losing my goddamn mind.
The key phrase I wrote in my notes was special bag, like Woody would do for Halifax and Bog.
Oh my god. Now, we're sure this isn't Carmilla helping Rafa out.
Wait, yeah, can we bolster each other?
Sure.
I'll give you advantage.
We're trying to riz him up.
I'm happy for Carmilla to be the assist.
What is your charm?
A brick, a cube, a six-sided dice.
I mean, mine's not much better. It's a D8.
Some things
Alright.
are not meant to succeed.
Is it a D8 plus anything?
No, just a straight D8. No, not gay at all.
Jesus.
We'll roll this. The 6
Okay.
A 6?
out of 6.
6 out of 6, baby.
You did the best you could.
Did physically
The
the best
we could.
we
And
could.
sometimes the best we can do is not enough.
That's
It's an important lesson.
Yeah.
Hey, I've only got 5 fingers and I roll a 6, so 5 fingers per hand, of course.
I'm like the Fae.
What the hell was the question?
Why are we trying to stop the unsealing?
Sorry, I'm ones and knees. I'm not Hannah anymore.
Yeah. It was the charming though of being like, well, if this was a test, we wouldn't tell you.
The we've all lost family to the unsealing.
So many.
Right.
Of course.
You have a blessing now. I'm an orphan now.
You volunteered. Sorry, this is a test, isn't it?
It's not. We didn't say that.
It might be.
Lost as in.
Both. All of the above. I know my great grandparent was taken by a face stealer.
Terrible.
Slipped through one of the wind points that is now sealed with that lovely wall back there.
That's did the work, you know.
As you look back, barely, imperceptibly, you can make out a wall that looks very familiar.
Familiar in
Dividing the
structure or familiar in like, that's the wall.
That's our wall.
That's the wall.
That's our wall.
That's our wall.
That's your wall.
And we're gonna go do the
That's
ocean
my wall.
wall.
Yeah.
So at this point, seeing that, Carmilla's gonna go. 1 second.
And wheel around towards Lücan specifically.
What the fuck is happening here? What the fuck is happening here, Logan? This is not. This is more serious than I thought. Than you had led me to believe.
I told you.
You told me that this was like not super real, but also real. That's the fucking wall, Lücan.
It is.
Honestly, this is a ride. We are on a ride. You need to get to the end of
By
the
ride, he means the ship.
I love that attitude.
It's showing us something. We just see whatever it shows, and then
horizon.
later we can figure it out. We're not going to figure it out right now.
That's what Captain V says.
Did Captain V have specific tasks for us for the next several weeks?
Well, you're supposed to teach the crew anything that you would know about building the wall, so that if anything were to happen to you, the rest of the crew could build the wall. And you're supposed to learn from the crew how to do their jobs, both on the ship and off the ship, so that if anything happens to the rest of the crew, you can do their jobs, so the wall is built.
What happens if the whole crew is gone? Who will do the job?
Then we all fall into obscurity, and hopefully one of the other voyages knows about it and will come build another wall. Because that means we're all dead.
Still holding Lücan by the collar. And there, just for metrics and ensuring, you know, all the forms got filled out right. There are how many ships? How many voyages again?
5 for
Five?
a total of 6 walls. One's already been built.
Oh,
That was the
I
test.
think we wrote down 4. We'll have to.
Captain V's the one who tested that wall. Monitored it for centuries.
Is that?
They could probably answer some questions if you have more about the wall, but I assume you've spoken to them before.
Yes,
Of course.
as wall builders, we would have done that.
When we volunteered.
Fabricators, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We are fabricators.
Could we maybe your esteemed medical prowess? Is there a title you prefer?
Just ones and ease.
Well, our esteemed ones and these. We, as fabricators and high wall builders, maybe have a moment to discuss the way to best divide the dissemination of knowledge and how to best teach the crew how to build walls going forward. Could be maybe there are, you know, some secrets we have to keep for our own guilds, right?
I'm an open book.
Lücan alone.
No.
Oh, that was Federico.
Sorry, that was Federico.
Fetty Wap!
Looking past Lucan's shoulder, Carmilla just like towards Fetty.
Absolutely, come find me if you need anything. If you're hungry, go seek out Goodio. They're the ship's cook. But also, I think Captain V would love to speak with you. The first mate is a little busy right now, but I think after you speak with Captain V, they'd probably like you to speak with the first mate because they're working on a fail-safe for the wall.
Remind us who the first mate is?
Well, you've met the first mate before.
I know, I'm so terrible with names.
So terrible.
I've forgotten yours.
They go by Jay.
Is that J-A-Y or just the letter?
The letter's enough.
Real.
So they go by J. Is there,
We respect chosen names on this crew.
Yes.
I'm so glad to
Absolutely.
hear that. I just didn't know if there was like a artist formerly known as, so that we could kind of connect the dots here.
I've not asked them. I'm fairly new to this ship. They call themselves Jay. I don't know if it's a... how do they say nom de plume?
This is amazing.
A pen name,
Smoke name?
if you will, but they go by Jay.
Right.
But first talk
Splendid.
to Captain V.
Yes.
Also,
Is
just the letter.
Right.
Just the letter. The letter's enough.
The letter.
Okay.
The letter's
What
not
happens if
visible.
there are other people with that same letter in their name?
Well, then they'll probably look different.
But
And
how
there's
do you
only
know?
one first mate.
What a friend.
Otherwise, they
That's
wouldn't be
true.
the first.
Yep.
They'd
Infallible
be
logic.
co-mates.
Rock fucking solid.
It's so crazy how in fantasy stories, like, every single character has a unique name.
Yeah.
Where in our
What are you
world,
talking about?
like,
Lenore.
people have the
Yeah.
same... What do you mean?
Lenore is a wonderfully, normal name that exists in
There
the
are at
fantasy
least
world.
three Caravels in regular story.
I love Lenore.
Fine. They are...
There's a
You're not
Harold.
gonna randomly
There's a
run
Harold.
into...
7 dance.
Hey,
Yeah.
Argia's a normal name. Federico's a normal name.
I'm not
Rafa's a
saying
normal
normal. I'm saying, like, I know multiple Hannahs.
You do?
In... I'm sorry.
You don't know multiple Lucans?
So sorry.
In fantasy, usually in fantasy stories, like, you don't... There's not a character where you're like, oh, that
We
character
have the
also
same
has the
name.
same fucking name.
Yes.
I wish
I
there
know
were
what
more
you mean.
fantasy
Good.
characters named Hannah,
I'm-
but I understand what you're
I'm
saying.
telling you,
Absolutely.
at some point, it's either on the
There's not
Discord or
two
the wiki.
Mios
We
in the
canonize
world.
Garavel as Elven
Gary.
John.
Oh,
like,
John, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Garavel is a canonically Elven common name.
We're not.
But you
Will
know
we
what?
run into another one?
Yes.
As someone who has a basic white girl name, I always want to have a more interesting name in my fantasy world. And I understand your observation, and I love
simply
it.
saying
There's not two Mios.
I do hear
There's
you.
not
It is
two.
very
Yes,
interesting.
yes.
Yeah.
And it's funny how we're bringing this up now of like, oh, like in stories,
Yeah.
usually, like, any books or anything, like, people, like, a person has a name.
You've got Radagast.
Yeah, like, everyone's Beyonce.
Everyone's Beyonce. No
I
one has the
wish
same
In,
name.
in Lord of the Rings,
You know
Yes.
what?
everybody has, like, a name.
You make a great point. Name your children more whimsical fucking names than Steve.
Hey, my brother's name
Yeah.
is Steve.
There's enough Steves.
No hate on the
Sorry,
Steves of
Steve.
the world, but as a Hannah of the world, I wish my mother had gone with her first idea, which was Syringa June.
That was her first
was-
idea.
My dad said no because he was afraid people would call me Syringe in school.
You know what? They would have.
But
was
you know what?
almost
They
Zebulon.
also proceeded to name my younger brother Woody. So
Zebulon?
Yeah.
It's not all slam dunks every time.
That was almost
that's a
Jamal.
Bible name.
That's
I
my
think.
basketball
Zeb-
reference.
yeah,
Woody?
I was
Oh,
literally,
Zebulon.
I was literally almost Zebulon
What?
because it is a biblical name, and I have a, it's either great or great grandfather whose first name was Zebulon before he changed it after being a shoe shine.
That's
Zebulon champion, a real guy. He shines shoes in King's Cross. So yes,
more like-
interesting names.
I'm thinking about
Yeah,
how
more whimsy. Name your
Yeah,
kids
so that's
whimsical
not
names.
duplicative.
Yeah.
Like, because I was thinking about that one season Survivor where there was 2 Sophies, so it was Yellow Sophie, Blue Sophie. When I was in school, there was 3 Rachels.
Yeah.
Mio's class does not have 3 Mios.
No.
You know?
No.
It could.
I mean,
It could.
It could.
I mean, kids in the future will all be named after Mio.
I hope so. Mio and Alum.
Yeah.
Stony.
We were somewhere
This was
in...
meant to be a simple
I'm
observation.
gonna. No, I
It's
loved
never
it
going
though.
to be.
It's never going
It was
to
a
be.
great little tangent, and I've thought about that all the time.
I'm gonna leave you, but if you need me,
These gays. These fays.
They're
They're gonna kill
the
me.
gays are trying to murder me. The Vethos are trying to murder me. The Fays are trying to murder me. I'll be around if you need. Just say my name and I'll appear. It's kind of my thing.
Like Janet.
Like Janet from the Good.
And they toss their hair,
Yeah.
and water splashes you like somebody's like whipped their hair around,
Bye.
and they leave.
No, wait a minute.
What the hell was that?
I go,
This is new.
Mendax goes over to Carmilla, puts a hand on her shoulder. Just hold on. You have to kind of just give in to these.
I'm sorry.
These tapestries, they are both real and not real. So I wouldn't worry as much as you are. And I know the boat. I don't know what's going on with the boat, but it seems I wouldn't worry.
You just said
Mm-hmm.
Cone.
that we'd be here.
Cone.
Conan.
You just said that we'd be here weeks.
It's probably gonna go
Well, that's
faster than
what
that.
they said.
I think
I think it'll
for
be
them
like,
it was weeks, but I think for us it will be much
like
faster.
an hour.
We attended a multiple-hour gala in an evening, and it's going to feel like weeks potentially for us.
That's what I'm asking
But
about.
when we are out of the tapestry,
Don't care about that.
A few hours
I
passed.
thought this was. I don't. It could be years at the court.
Perhaps,
We're about to experience weeks
perhaps
on a boat.
Dear Juan might have a shell that you can lick to
Every day.
calm your anxiety right now.
I kind of want to lick the shells too.
you weren't pretending. You're actually air seasick.
The boat doesn't stay still.
As
They
somebody
wobble.
with her heritage, Carmilla is not made for the sea, surprisingly.
It is surprising that you are, as they say, seasick. Mm-hmm.
Those who dwell amongst the sea lovers are not a monolith, it seems.
No.
Is the licking not helping?
The licking is moving.
Use tongue.
Use tongue!
Use tongue. Follow Elvira.
So, we are headed to build more walls.
In the ocean.
I guess this will give us good information on how it's built.
And the failsafe.
We should absolutely find and speak with the first mate.
The first.
Apparently,
or the
we have to
captain.
talk to Captain V first.
Are they all just lateral?
Yes, the
I wouldn't be
captain, so that we
surprised.
learn what's going on. But the first mate
Are we saving
is
on the
doing
alphabet?
something that is about a contingency plan.
But the captain is who built our wall.
They oversaw the building.
Something
They
like that.
they tested it.
This is Will.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, this was giving Heinrich.
Out of this, yeah, well, because Will is just Heinrich's grown up a little bit.
Our kids' characters are just our ADHD and children incarnate.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many walls do the people of Arcadia know about?
The people of the continent or the people of Arcadia? There's a difference. Your characters,
Yeah, our characters.
One.
everyone currently at this table knows of one.
Right. So hearing,
I didn't like the way you said currently at this table.
yeah, that actually I just got there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Been batting bath.
So
Texting John.
not only for the people at the or the characters represented, the main player characters here, but the average person within Arcadia, walking, the average human person on Arcadia,
Seemingly human.
Seemingly
the
human.
average seemingly human
There is one
person-
wall.
There is one wall. That's what I'm asking.
One
As far
wall.
as so, hearing we're about to go build
Another wall.
Five
another
more.
5 walls is crazy. Starting with the one in the sea that nobody knows about.
Simultaneously, we do know that there are
Two in the sea.
We do know that there are different
We know that
continents in Arcadia. We just don't have access to them.
Yeah, you don't have. I mean, the continent where this story is taking place, for the most part, the denizens of the continent aren't too concerned with there's not a lot of communication about like what's going on the other continents.
They're still dealing with their own shit.
Yeah. It's like before any land bridges formed in like our real world, like you don't know what's out there.
But like in no history book that is not esoteric, like I'm not saying people who are plumbing the restricted sections of each library, but like your average individual on the continent knows there is one wall.
One wall.
Got it.
To rule them all.
Okay.
So
The one wall.
we definitely all played that really cool.
I played it very cool.
You did.
Thank you. I just think, I think we just go with it. What's the worst that will happen? What has happened in here has already happened, right? Didn't we gather that from last time?
Kind of. But we have the base knowledge of what we're doing here and why, so when we talk to the captain, we can be a little bit more confident than with... Well, I can't say their name, because then they'll appear.
Am I wrong to think that
It's Blood Mary.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Am I wrong to think that what is happening to us currently has already happened? So everything that we do is correct in what we should be doing.
This is where we were last time.
Then I think we do what we do, and whatever happens is actually what should have happened.
If anybody is offered the opportunity to create a token, make
Say
sure it's
no.
benign as fuck.
I think we've got nothing to lose.
This is the first time I've ever missed the Holy Lands. It's simpler than this.
I say we go talk to this captain. See what we're really here to do.
I would love to talk to them.
We're fabricators.
Should we all go talk to them? Or do we just want to send a few of us?
If we're all fabricators, is what I'm not
Don't
gonna
say
their
their name.
Is what they said we are. Then perhaps we just play the role and see what people tell us.
If they oversaw the first wall, we, to ask questions, can say that we just want to do as good a job. We want to hear about it from them so that we are prepared to fabricate this wall.
Did they say that he'd been guarding the wall for centuries already?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard that too. That was weird.
Did we build the wall a long time ago and then just see if it would work? Like, how?
We is generous.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
We're the builders, though. That's why we're here, right?
We're the
We-
what? Sorry.
The builders.
We are fabricators. That doesn't mean we
Sorry, I thought you
fabricated
meant, like-
the wall.
But we're here to teach the rest of the crew how to build walls.
Because we learned how to do it.
From whom?
I don't know.
It is best not to question everything.
So
Once an ease.
Oh my God.
Hi. You ready?
Do they just like come out of like the floor?
Like the ghosties?
They're just behind Carmilla.
Oh my God! It's when you whistle for Roach in the
Yes,
Witcher 3,
exactly,
they just like
it's that.
are there behind it.
You rang. Does someone have a boo-boo?
Fact checking. Not for tests or anything like that, of course, but
Oh, okay.
fact checking. Was it us that built that last wall?
I don't think so. That was the architect.
Are you sure?
Are you architects?
Are you? You're not.
You don't look like architects to me.
What do we look like to you?
I want to like hit the meanest like angels. What do we look like to you? Bam!
It's a genuine question.
Like
just like
capable fae?
Like capable fact.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
How did
Is
it?
this, do you need a
No.
pep talk? You look like people who are going to save the world.
Thank
Okay,
you.
we're going about.
Thank you.
Yeah?
That was very kind.
That'll be noted.
I passed.
I don't think everything's a test.
How do I know?
I'm not wrong.
Thank you so much.
Is there anything else you need?
Yes, sir.
A seashell for Argia.
Or is it just like one that we share?
Argia asked for one.
But you just said her name.
Juan Sinise produces another seashell and hands it to Dulcamara.
Give that to your friend.
They don't hear the names, I don't think.
Well, we don't know.
Yeah. But we
What's a
figured that in the
couple?
last
If you're
tapestries.
seasick too, feel free to lick it. What's a couple licks between friends?
God.
Put that on
That makes
t-shirts.
Camilla
Thank you. Thank you. We figured above
TM.
table in the prior tapestries, we realized it's kind of
go
like when
away.
you're in Westworld and you say something in front of the robots and they're like
I was just gonna
Doesn't look
explain.
like
Doesn't
it.
look like anything to me.
in game. Oh, I'm so
Spoilers,
sorry.
I
Please
guess?
explain it in character.
Please do it
That
for me.
should've
Bring me
been
up
It
with
was years
slice.
ago.
Give it to me.
I'm gonna go now, but if you need me,
was
just
years
say
ago.
my name.
Like no
Thank
one is around
you.
What happens if we say her name backwards?
Hands. Or yeah,
not try
the
it.
seashell.
Basically,
Argia licks it.
and we tried multiple times.
you. Excellent.
The more you try and, even if you were to start speaking as if you are who you are, and start asking random questions, it just doesn't really mesh with what they're doing.
They hear something else.
Or they steer the conversation back.
It's like a glamour. It's like they
It-
can't notice it.
We are being shown something.
And these are. Please forgive me. I am not trying to be difficult, but I am wary. I know of and have not encountered them personally. Beings that linger in between places, that are hungry for information and power, and will present to you warped truths and strange images in order to retrieve thoughts, ideas, memories from you. These are not those.
That's not what this is.
It's not the mirrors. Seemingly.
You feel
Though they might,
certain is not the word, but
they very much might be related.
as long as you have not felt any inklings of active machination against you from these entities.
And we've tried to push as far as we can for asking outright for information or saying specific things. It's on its own loop.
At least I didn't say your full name, Argia the Pale Flame.
Is that bad?
I don't think so.
So it's almost like one of those. It's like the little what you go to see at an amphitheater,
A play?
but this one doesn't have not a fixed script.
Improv show.
Some things are slated in stone,
It's outlined.
but we get to change some of the lines.
I don't know.
We get to play in the lines. I don't think we could go and convince them not to build a wall. But we can ask
try.
questions.
The only evidence we have of us actually changing anything was the tokens.
But did we change them or did they already exist? That's the question.
I think we
Again,
should-
I think if you think too hard about it, your brain will melt out your ears.
It's best just to gather as much information as we can.
So I think we should go talk to the captain, gather that information so we know what to do next.
They seemed excited. They didn't seem scary. Well, the lightning boots were a little intimidating.
Some of the beings on this boat are wild.
Did you see the 12-foot gorilla?
Yeah. With the canned farms. My goodness, shoot me to the moon.
Oh, good. I was worried it was only me.
No, that.
I liked when they said live in courage. I liked their speech.
As Dulcamara, you say that, a flash of light catches your eye and everybody's eye, and you see the person who was up in the crow's nest, kind of vault over the crow's nest and slide their way down, a la Rat from Sinbad style,
Incredible.
down to the deck. And another person comes up to meet them and begins to make their way up to the crow's nest. Rachel, will you please describe your Fae character now that it is nighttime and they are awake?
Yes, they are finally awake. Wow, similar skin tone to Flick. This is a tall, stretched out, incredibly pale person who looks like they've never seen the sun because they sleep during the day. Their eyes are dark with a bit of light still remaining in them like dusk. Their hair is shaved down on the sides, but it's long and curly on top, and they have a silver sheer wrap around their torso in a deep plunging V. They have loose billowing pants that tie off on the side in a diarchal style, if you will. They are barefoot.
Nice. But
it's fine because they seem to be hovering a centimeter or two off the ground. So it doesn't matter. Those seemingly just woke up and are about to go up the crow's nest, they have fabulous accessories at every time because if the stars glitter, so should you. They're covered in piercings and layered chains of necklaces, anklets, bracelets. The only jewelry that they don't wear is rings.
Okay.
They are scurrying up and you see... Oh no, never mind. They them pronouns. Their name is Solon, sometimes called Sol as a bit of a cheeky joke.
And they're called?
Stars.
Beautiful. You watch this creature, individual, this fae, make their way up to the crow's nest. Seems they are helping navigate. So, should we find this captain?
Don't think all of us should.
Who wants to go? Who feels like they can fake it the best?
100%. Do it every day.
I'm up for it if you are, Rafa.
Should we go as a group of 3 or should we have 4 of us?
There are 8 of us here, right?
I know it's trying to
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
If you
I think if we do 4.
9.
If you ever
Or
tried,
yeah,
if you ever
right.
tried to be at you ever go to those places where they have like rides. You don't want to go in a group of 3. You want to have 4, so you have a partner the entire time.
A buddy.
A buddy.
A traveling buddy.
Because then one of you has to ride by yourself, and it's fucking stupid.
Perhaps 4 of us go and speak with the captain, and the other 4 maybe find one's knees.
You're right.
You doing that to yourself is wild.
I did not mean to.
Hi. Did you need help?
No, we're not used to the whole calling your name. The whole time.
So sorry.
Forgive us.
Okay, someone's calling my name. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
But call my name if you need me.
Okay.
And they just kind of float away.
This is gonna be the longest several weeks of my
Should
life.
some of us go and find them and speak to them?
Sure.
Or I guess we could speak to any of the other people on the ship if we wanted to.
I mean, they did say that we were supposed to learn from the other people and teach them, so maybe the other 4 can go try to learn from the other people?
How many people have we seen on the ship?
There's a lot.
Okay.
It's an aircraft
Yeah, I was gonna say,
carrier
it's
level
massive
ship.
ship.
Crazy.
So kind of like a tiny floating city. But there seems to be like individuals who are kind of like the sports terminology, like the quarterback of certain jobs. So you have that person up in the crow's nest is clearly like in charge of navigating. There's like some kind of scout toward the front who is like looking out for the like icebergs and shit.
Yeah.
There's someone in charge of steering. There's a literal rudder. There are people who are clearly have like very important jobs, and then there are other people who are like in charge of the rigging or in charge of other things. But you can also see as you move about the ship that there are instruments that are, for lack of a better term, kind of alien to you, but seem to be instruments for like scientific purposes of some sort, some kind of scientific study. Some of those, like there's larger instruments, and then there are like, you can see like kind of locked away, like smaller, more portable things. That's as much as I'm gonna give you right now.
If anyone wants to join me, I'd like to try and see as much of this vessel as I can and see what's below deck. This is big enough to house an entire army, let alone a boarding crew. I would like to know what they're not displaying up top. Anyone interested?
I'd go try to open unlocked doors.
I'm shocked, Casca. I really am.
It's my favorite pastime. Besides wasting time.
We could do
So cute.
4, 2, and 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. There are a number of ways we can divide this.
I think it's. Yeah. Well, I'm going to do 4 and 2, 2. Or 4, 4. Who would like to go speak?
Are you keeping track of how many people there are?
My brain is broken.
Yeah.
There's 8 people, right? There's 2, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. They're playing 2. They're playing 2.
And Hannah's playing everyone else.
Like Richard II.
So
got it.
that was Casca and Carmilla. So they're gonna go. They're gonna go down. AO.
Then we have Argia,
Yeah.
Federico, and
and then
Lücan.
Lücan.
Who
and then
of those
Mendax.
3? Lücan, Federico, Argia. Does someone want to come speak to the captain with us?
Which one? Fuck. Lücan will go speak to the captain.
Federico and Argia, do you want to join us? Or do you want to go explore elsewhere?
We can follow you.
Fab. Above table? That's easier for Hannah. If our 2 people are, yep, okay. Cool. I'm going to start with the folks going to Captain V. Then.
Okay.
I can pick up with that.
Captain.
You approach. Oh, look at that. The lights are changing. How lovely.
Thanks, Holly.
Shout
Thanks,
out to
Holly.
Holly. I sent Holly a really crazy ask, and she's delivered. You find Captain V near where, again, a typical Protectorate ship would have the captain's wheel. There's no wheel. Instead, it's like that Fae person that was described, kind of acting as the steering wheel, essentially, the captain's wheel. V is standing next to them, seems to have a short conversation, and then turns to remind me who's going. So it's Dulcamara, Rafa, Lücan, and Mendax. Okay. Oh, my lovely fabricators, welcome. I know this was short notice, but I'm so happy you're here. I've not had a chance to properly introduce myself. Captain V, but you may call me V, if you would like. How can I help you? Have you found your bunks?
Not yet. We've not made it that far. We wanted to come check in with you. Actually, we were told we should come check in with you.
Oh, really? About what?
It's kind of just a general check-in.
Oh,
In the wall. Wall.
Did a send you this way?
Indeed.
How did you know?
Yes.
I had a hunch. Well, other than welcoming you to the ship and letting you know that your bunks are down below deck and should be befitting of your station and all the hard work you're going to do, I don't have much else to tell you unless you had questions for me. I know the predominant part of your work isn't going to exist until we reach the wend point. But you can still work to learn the jobs of my crew. They've been studying this wall for a long time, and we've learned a great deal about how it works and how it could work.
We were just honored to be chosen to help fabricate this one.
Yes. If my first mate is correct, then what we will do with our wall will be extra special.
Is that a secret?
Less a secret and more of a fail-safe.
I feel like as the fabricators, we should know what's going into the thing we're fabricating.
Yes. Of course, but first, get settled, and then my first mate will come and inform you of everything they have planned with the failsafe. They're currently in They're a bit moody, is how I would describe them. But once they've figured out exactly how to go about what we are trying to do, they'll come above deck and share it with especially you folk.
So we'll find out soon.
Yes. I ask that you do not bother my first mate until then. They are deep in research. They've had a brain blast, if you will.
We respect that.
Yeah.
So there's not much that you, as our captain, can fill us in on.
Well, that depends. What are you asking?
Well, I guess I'm just curious if the plan is to kind of copy and paste what we've done with the previous wall, or are we wanting to try something new?
The current wall has shown that it is viable. It has kept the unseelie out. The only person passing through the wall being my first mate, who is very much not unseelie. Therefore, it proves that it is unseelie proof. So that we do not want to change the equation too much. However, if we want to change the wall in the future, because currently the only wall existing is unchangeable, quite difficult to deconstruct. My first mate is trying to build in a failsafe that if we want to change the wall, make it better, make it different, update it, we can. That is the only difference. Seeing as that we are the closest to this waypoint, the others are heading to farther out waypoints, we will try this. And then once we've tried this, study it, and report to the other voyagers, the other excursions. And if what we are trying to do works, we'll pass it along to them, so that we can continue to adapt and grow as our world adapts and grows.
Would there be a way to add the failsafe to the wall that has already been built?
I am not sure. In all my years of study, I still do not understand exactly how the architects built that particular wall. That is what you are all here for.
Right.
That is the reason that we are here.
Is there any concern that this failsafe could be triggered by other folks?
They would have to know it exists, and other than you all, my first mate and me, until we prove it is viable, no one will know.
That answers that.
But basically, if somebody wanted to let the unseelie in, they would just do that.
It would be quite difficult to do it on your own. My understanding from my first mate is that this failsafe would have to be, of a lack of a better term, a group project to activate and change. As if a group of architects, fabricators like yourselves, you would have to approach the wall together, understand how the failsafe works, and then change it. Which is why we ask that you teach the crew, just in case.
Of course.
Can I ask you something?
Absolutely, darling.
Is there anything about all of this, the information that you know, that evidently we know as well, is there like a sticking thing that you're the most worried about? That you're like, if that happens, we're fucked?
We
Kind of.
sailed the edge of the known world. The Unseelie have populated every corner. What lurks below this very ship as we set sail? What will keep us from our destination? What monsters besides ourselves go bump in the night?
So really, really general things.
Yes,
I love it. Outstanding.
but that is the adventure.
Fair.
Captain V, did you bring along 8 fabricators for a reason?
Insurance.
How many architects were there for the original? I wasn't there.
I was not around when they built the wall. I was off. I was offered the job to study, to watch, with a promise that if I did that, I could sail the world and learn all its delightful secrets. So I do not know how many. That would be something you would have to ask Amrian about. Unfortunately, she's on the other ship.
And there's no way to get in touch with them from here?
You could try and send a letter.
How far away is the ship?
These ships, as they start to take off, and again, they're not going into the water yet. They seem to be floating out into the air. They're a few football fields away from each other.
Okay.
So, for those who don't know football, like a couple hundred yards.
Okay.
Meters.
For those of us who don't know yards.
You're from Boston, you know yards.
William, there's 3 feet in 1 yard.
Okay.
So
You never seen
100 yards is like 300 feet.
Is like 300 feet. So it's implying that if it's multiple football fields, like say 3 football fields is 300 yards, that's 600 feet. So it's like,
Okay.
yeah. Did I do that math right?
Wouldn't that be 900?
900 feet. I'm so sorry, I did the math wrong.
You're
So
close.
almost
Even more.
almost
Okay.
1,000 feet.
Yeah.
I have somebody else do my math for me.
It'd be
Thank you very
fine.
much.
Anyway. Oh my
Thank
goodness.
Spaghetti dollar.
We don't really need to know.
That sounded like a
I was just
hollow
curious.
I wish I had more answers. But you know how they are.
Right.
We like our secrets.
You okay?
Just needed a couple. Needs it.
You know, you when you get a hair in your throat?
She does. I hope that was on mic. I really do.
Hope y'all heard that.
That was crazy.
Thank you for that information. Is there anything else that we are needing to know before we venture down to find our bunks and then eventually speak to the first mate?
But wait for the first mate to approach us.
Right.
We will not disturb their research.
Any of the crew that we should be worried about in any way? Some of the crew is quite the really large, swirling, white one. A little scary.
Scary in what way?
Their arms
Do you
are-
get cold? Are you of the summer court?
No. Seasons are come and go where I come from.
You know what? It's 10:30. That's fair.
Longest
Took a moment.
I couldn't even swallow my fucking beverage. That was
You're waiting.
Where I come.
That was the longest pause.
I'm so
We were
sorry.
waiting for you.
What have I missed?
Well,
Well,
talking about coming.
I want to make another
coming
TikTok.
from.
You really haven't
Dan.
missed anything.
sorry, coming from.
Another TikTok. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Your TikTok of Dan.
What was I? What happened?
You were saying that the
People you
gorilla
need to
looks
be worried
scary.
about.
Oh, we were.
We're not
You
scared.
trust your crew
Absolutely. With
with
my life.
with your bones.
To my very soul.
Mm. And if anything happens, they'll keep us safe. I'm not worried.
Dear one,
Yeah.
this is an endeavor to save the world.
Sure.
Therefore, we are all in it together. Nobody is on this ship for personal gain.
Right.
Are you? Would you like me to throw you overboard?
No.
People pay a lot of money for me to throw them overboard.
Famous money.
Unpack that for me, will you? In what way? Like they find it exhilarating? Some sort of other reason to be thrown off board?
To be thrown off the cloudburst by the captain.
Right.
An honor. So if you are here for personal gain, I can happily throw you overboard.
What if I was thrown
However, it may be a long drop, and you don't look like you can fly.
That is fair.
You did say you really like
to fly.
To fall.
I know, I'm thinking about this.
As Captain V says this, they look up, and their eyes for a split second flash white, as if like lightning has shot across their eyes, and these sailless sails all of a sudden unfurl, and instead of fabric, what you see are storm clouds that make up the sails.
That's sick.
And the ship takes off into the sky.
That's sick as hell.
Better speak soon. Your window of getting thrown overboard is passing.
I don't think he necessarily deserves that honor. Thank you. We are going to go find our bunks, and we will wait for, Jay, is it?
That's what they choose to go by these days.
Right.
Thank you again for having us on board and for trusting us.
If there is anything that you may need us for, we are here to serve you.
It's an honor to have you on this adventure.
Ditto.
Oh my god.
Yes, Purple Man.
If the offer stands. If I can get back on the boat, throw me off.
Mendax.
You can throw me
We're
off the
in a
boat.
tapestry.
Perhaps if there's a particular boring day,
Absolutely.
we can play with that.
Throw it off. I'll be able to get back on the boat. I promise.
You can swim, I assume.
The opposite. I'll get back up here quickly.
So you can't fly or swim. I guess fabricators have different sets of skills.
100%.
That's why we work as such a large team to complement all of each
All
other.
the
We balance
different
each other's
things.
skills. Soft skills, as I once heard.
Yes. Well, I am very happy you are here.
Just toss me.
As are we.
I look forward to learning from you all.
And us from you.
And us from you.
Now go. Find your bunks.
Yep.
We'll speak later.
Thank you, Captain.
Thank you, Captain.
Aye.
We're like
Camera shifts.
talking to people.
Carmilla, talk to me. What you doing?
Carmilla.
Federico,
Carmilla.
Argia, and Casca.
Carmilla has literally, and I mean this, literally zero interest in assisting in anything nautical whatsoever.
Great.
She is going to spend as much time as physically possible kicking down every single door, trying to figure out every single... If she has to spend all the time they're on this boat down in the underbelly of it to figure out to try and map it like a battlefield to the port, in her memorial permanence. She wants to know what the ship looks like, why it is built the way it is, how many people are on there, what they're all doing. She wants to categorize everything. She's got one chance, and she's going to take it.
Roll me a wit check with advantage because Federico, Argia, and Casca are helping.
You're good. It's actually not terrible. It could be worse. We're not using the meat, though. We are going to use...
We're not using
Don't use your meat.
You have a blessing.
Use your meat.
Use your meat.
Bad.
Use your
Much
meat.
better.
And use tongue.
Blessing from Chad is a D6.
Do it.
And you know what?
Do it.
I'll use my
Do it.
Inspiration.
tarot inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just to see if I can get up to a 10.
Let's fucking go.
We did not. That's fine.
Okay, but we tried.
But we tried. we tried.
But we
We'll use
tried.
Lewis D6 as
That's
well.
all we can do.
Much better. So that is going to be a total of 12
12?
out of a possible 10.
Let's go.
It's 12 out of a possible 12, actually.
It's like, how does this math work?
But that was with a I have a D10 plus 2, and I added. It's a 12.
It's a 12.
Long story short.
It's a 12.
So it's the maximum.
It's a 12 out of what maximally could have been something a little higher than 12. I never recovered from the pre-show. I'm still in the announcements. I'm
Rikers Island.
yeah, I'm there.
He's in real time.
I'm actually still with Jennifer Coolidge.
You know how it was something you said forever ago, like, we're in hell. All I would say is, I'm in a cell.
I'm in a cell.
With a 12
Yeah.
for Federico, Argia, Carmilla, and Casca. What you glean from you opening unlocked doors that you can find, a lot of these doors are locked. But the unlocked doors that you can find, again, full of either some kind of cargo, it looks like a lot of building materials, a lot of building materials that like have the humming potential. They seem to be filled with ether, essentially. Like if you were to release your Ardent Silence, it would make them inert for a second. There's a lot of implements of study, of like measurement. There are a couple rooms you open that have, I guess you would call them weapons of some. They seem to be like kind of like offensive weapons or something. There's a few rooms with like what we would consider in our real world like snorkeling gear, essentially, or like scuba diving gear, but fantasy.
Like
fine.
aquatic exploratory
Yes,
stuff.
exactly.
Yeah.
And just the more you go down these halls, the more overwhelming the operation here feels. That this is much bigger. That the wall and the operation that existed to build all of these walls, it's kind of comes into reality for you all that like this was a much bigger movement than perhaps just a squabble between the Coven and the Diarchy.
And the other Fae on the boat down here, what's the overall like sentiment, tone, energy? Like, is it stressed? Is it expectant, excited, positive, negative? Like, what's the atmosphere down here?
I'm going to use a real world comp that may not age super well. However, I think we've all felt this. When the vaccinations for COVID came around and there was a sense of relief and hope after so much time of uncertainty and fear and worry, that is the sense.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't that age?
I just don't know when
May not
somebody's
relate.
watching this 10 years later
Fair.
who, you know,
Yeah.
didn't experience
Yeah.
COVID and lockdown.
Yeah.
Oh god. I mean, if
You
my
know?
one LA Uber driver from 2020 was right, well, it'll be a whole different situation back when we discover the truth.
But that is the feeling.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that we're all kind of speaking the same language. That is what
Right.
these people
Yes.
feel. That there is a hope, but it is like also laced with a relief from clearly something that was traumatic.
Right. Okay.
I mean,
That is what you get from this. And then you find kind of like a small little cabin, essentially, where it doesn't seem like anybody's dropped off any personal belongings. There's a couple empty bunks and like a wash basin. And you find the four of you kind of alone below deck.
This seems genuine. Not that I thought it wasn't, but you see a vessel of this size amidst numerous other vessels of this size, and it's hard not to assume some aggressive intention.
setting sail, but this is different. Good different.
They kept saying adventure.
I mean, it's hard to tell if that's language used genuinely or something said to spur people to action. But the thing that surprises me most of all is that they all look very, very different to each other.
I think the world... Do you think the world used to be populated with all of these different kinds of beings?
Well, I mean, it is now in a way. If you think about it, we may not, walk on our arms or drift above the ground, but these creatures are as different from each other as we view ourselves as different from one another across borders.
Perhaps they just seem so much more diverse than we are.
I like
What happened?
I like the sentiment, but none of us have wings.
Not the kinds with feathers, no.
I think wings would
Again,
be really fun.
I enjoy the sentiment.
I'm trying to say that this is a collaborative effort from clearly people of different origins on such a scale that is almost unimaginable outside of the court in our contemporary continent. Whatever troubles these people, creatures, spirits, whatever they are we're facing was enough for them to unify. But more than one wall. Do the rest still stand now? When was this?
Bless you.
Salud.
I don't know. It makes me sad, really. For us, not for them. It should be much harder for people who, when one people has wings and another walks on their arms and another controls the sky itself, you would think these people would have more to fight over than we do. But we all look more alike than them. And can barely negotiate which side of a river we ought to stand on.
To play devil's advocate, they are also all... Perhaps they look dissimilar to each other, but they do have maybe similar origins. They are clearly all against this unseelie group, which is essentially just another nation.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
I just have my doubts. Or perhaps the better question is, what heinous calamity did the unseelie bring upon these people that it was considered the only possible option for everyone to come together? All I know is to get the nations of Arcadia, the nations of our continent, to work together on this scale, it would take a catastrophe that makes the Protectorate look like a joke. So either they are wiser than we, or have seen troubles the likes of which would make nightmares seem tame.
What happened? Everything is so different than how it is now. What happened to change it that drastically? Where this that we see is nothing like what we live currently.
And it does not seem that these people are preparing to leave the world.
So they probably didn't. Unless the next 5 tapestries tell us otherwise.
Maybe the wall shut them out by accident.
Perhaps something went wrong.
The unseelie, I know very little about them in depth, other than that is a name associated with the darker side of Fey courts, is it not?
In fairy tales, yeah. Perhaps all the stories are true.
They rarely are exactly as they are told, though. Even our stories about ourselves. Things you hear in the morning at court are echoes bouncing across a cavern of something that was originally spoken that may not even resemble the rumor we are given.
Memory is reconstructive, not reproductive.
I just had a thought.
But don't keep it to yourself.
If they're building the walls, I've heard some people who say they want the walls to come down. Maybe if we learn from these other people on the ship, maybe that there will be something that we learn that will help us with that.
The failsafe.
Or even, if you know how something was built, then maybe you can unbuild it, unmend it.
Makes sense.
How would they... Something sits strangely. We do not see the Fae as they appear here now. And whether they accidentally shut themselves out or not. If the Unseelie are supposed to be Fae as well, what caused the divide?
What caused the divide between the Imperium and the Diarchy? That is how I say they are not so different, perhaps.
That doesn't bring me any comfort at all.
You could view it as this is the past, but perhaps it can be our future.
Even so. If this is to be our future, then are we only to unite under the auspices of catastrophe? Is that the way things must be?
Catastrophe will happen. It is not something where, when it comes to things that we cannot understand, it's not something we can plan for. So
I couldn't agree less. They couldn't agree less. They're planning for catastrophe still. See it clearly.
Isn't it a bit of hope for the worst, but plan for the best?
Hope.
Or plan for the... Hope for the best, plan for the worst. Sorry.
If you intend as Empress to hope for the worst and plan for the best.
I had a late night.
Fair is fair.
I simply mean that it is perhaps morbid to look at it as only catastrophe will bring us together, but at the same time, we need any reason. And if catastrophe is coming, it is within everyone's best interest to at least try to avoid it, or weather this storm.
We also don't know when this happened in time.
No, we do not.
Because we know in the bowl we went to, they were... It seemed like they were waiting for something bad to happen.
Was it before or after the Unseelie sealed away?
I don't know. It was unclear. There were mirrors within the court.
You were in the court?
In the bowl. But who knows if that is before or after this happened. Where we are now. Perhaps we are being told the story out of order.
Did the coastline where we left from look familiar?
Roll me a wit check with advantage.
Roll.
That's a 12 out of 12, baby.
Hey!
I'm as smart as I can be.
For Carmilla specifically, it looks very familiar to the Holy Lands.
But the cliffs were green, with grass on them. When was the last time that was recorded as far as human continent history?
Seemingly human.
They have... greenery on them, but not to that degree anymore that you can see. But the makeup, you know what, like, if you were to look at a picture of, like, Greece, you would be like, that's probably from this part of the world. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like that, where you're like, this is probably from this
like
part
the
of the
stretch
continent.
of chunk that we call the Holy Lands today, somewhere.
Yeah, like a little less recognizable than like something like the Cliffs of Dover or the Cliffs of Moher, but like not far off. From that.
Like, so, those look like the Andes Mountains, but I couldn't tell you where in the Andes.
Yeah, but like a little more fuerte of the Andes Mountains.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're a little less eroded. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Eroded by time,
Great.
essentially.
Great.
But yeah, the Holy Land.
Where were we?
Like, we're definitely missing many pieces. But it seems like we have far too much time to gather those. Where do you think they eat here? Do they? Did they before, when you saw them, Casca?
There was food at the bowl. I just drank the wine.
That gorilla must eat something.
Yeah. You have to fuel yourself.
I would guess. Be willing to put some gold on it. That there's a mess hall of some kind here, or something approximate to it.
It didn't seem to affect us outside of the tapestry.
Are you hungry, Knight Commander?
Yes. Do you need
Not
a
for
snack?
Food. Exactly.
We cannot help you with other hunger.
All that to say, first of all, nope. She'll like go for it. Go to make a snide comment towards Federico.
See a perfectly
Handsome
pleasant,
man.
She sees a
Jesus.
boy playing,
Christ-like figure.
a boy listening to his mother play the flute is what she sees. The only time she will ever know Federico moving forward.
Yikes.
I love it.
So she goes to say something snide, sees the courtyard, and stops. All I mean to say is that there's a common phrase amongst the Navy and the Imperium: loose lips sink ships. And no lips are looser than right before they eat. Have you never said something accidental while you're a little bit hungry?
So you're saying we should go to the mess hall and listen for information?
That is precisely what I am saying.
I'm perfect for that job. I was born for that.
We're gonna get along fine. First, we have to find a thing, though.
As you say that, appearing in the doorway of this cabin,
No.
Juansanese.
Yes! I was sent to get you. Captain V wants to show you how to harvest lightning. Come upstairs, up on deck. It's the thrill of a lifetime.
Thank you. We will certainly join you there. Wouldn't want to miss that.
I've already gathered your other fabricators. Follow. This way. This way.
It's moved from Jennifer Coolidge to like the ghost of Jennifer Coolidge.
This is Jennifer Coolidge playing either one of their names. It's the two fuckers from Rocky Horror.
Do you follow?
Yes, that's who it is.
And
for
as
sure.
you follow, this is
finger.
where the camera's gonna pan down as Juansanese takes you up to learn how to harvest lightning.
Sure.
Honestly, I was so
yeah.
afraid you were gonna say life nectar.
Harvest
No.
I heard the L and I was like,
That's have you never called blood life nectar? That's a real world
Life
saying.
nectar.
I say
Yep.
IRL.
Wow.
What a fun episode.
Harvest
I've missed the
lightning.
tapestries.
So yeah.
I have
Lightning.
some homework for you all.
Yeah.
Your characters will be spending roughly 2-ish weeks
Jesus Christ.
on this ship.
Wow. I knew it.
So
Carmilla will never be the same again.
think about what you do.
Yeah.
2 weeks on the ship with these people 24/7. So with this week in between, think about that. I also sent you another thing to think about on our Discord.
That's
So
not
have
for
those
them.
prepared
Yes.
for next week as well.
Okay.
And make sure you have your stats next week.
I never did
For
that
our
before.
fake characters?
No, for your characters.
Okay.
But if you want to make stats for your fake characters, go for it. I'm not going to stand in the way of you and Bliss. But holy fucking shit, this was so fun.
Fucking good shit.
This was so great. From start to finish. I hope you all feel
scared.
so good. Welcome to the tapestry.
Love being
Welcome
on
to
the
the
tapestry.
tapestry. Thank you for creating these fake characters.
Thank you. It was
Thank
fun.
you.
It makes
for
me want to
letting
play a mini-series with just those fake characters. Just
A
from
mini
the
series,
descriptions.
10-ish episodes.
You're literally gonna say like, make
So
the
sorry, I
stats
had
for fake
to, I
characters,
had
like-
If I say it's 2 episodes, maybe it'll be 10.
Yeah. A two-shot. A two-full two-shot.
Yeah.
A 2-shot is 10.
Have them.
Like National Treasure
There's
really glazed
one
things.
goal.
Yeah.
We're
It
still
happens
working
over
on
the
that.
course of a couple days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll get it done.
It has to happen. We will return to this tapestry specifically next week.
Oh my god.
And boy, do I have plans for you all. Boy, oh boy, do I have plans for you all. In the meantime, for all of those playing at home, please come join us on the Discord.
On the Discord.
If you're not there, you're missing out. It's wonderful. And we will see you on Monday for Bards Rewind.
Hell yeah.
The story is so spicy now. It's so good. If you haven't
We're the
watched Ballad of
weeds.
the Nightmare Crew, you really should.
And watch it with your friends.
Yeah,
Bards
and
Rewind.
it's so lovely to be in community and rewatch it. I forgot last week's episode how many iconic bits, like More Fart Than Boy, came from Faithful
that.
Friends, episode 10 of verse 2, and I was like, God damn, I didn't realize that was in there.
A deep cut.
So join us on Monday for Bards Rewind, and then come back here on Wednesday for episode 41 of Gilded Thrones.
That's crazy.
Jesus Christ! But hey, we're just so spoiled that y'all have made such wonderful, layered characters, and you've just said yes to this world, and I cannot thank you enough. So I'm really, really thankful and happy. And let's do, as Kestrel says, 100 episodes of Game of Thrones. 100 episodes. Or Game of Thrones. Gilded Thrones. 100 episodes.
What?
100 years of Gilded
We're having a
Thrones.
marathon this
Maybe one
weekend.
day
It's
we'll be able to-
11 o'clock.
Yeah, I know.
We gotta
I'm
go.
so
We
tired.
gotta go.
We gotta go. We're gonna go raid, spread that bony love. We're so thankful for you all. Watch the space for exciting announcements. And yeah, we'll see you on the Discord until then.
Bye now.